betre ne ehu se we na won ye ma me bosia e fa hwe me ho school no guarantor de ohia ya odien o Ghana card o pe we na pede e be
o se anche na passport kra no wo nkoso wo kwa akoye passport
da bi o show them
de hia se wo tua passport fee no na o Ghana card na serve as a passport undi unkudi la machin bia bio
on se emre bi bae na se o kwa ya resabia na se bia o wo even ahase kumase ha na to se bia o kwa takradi na yare bi ko kan wo a utimi kwa ya resabia o this also so ba wunchi omo penya be de Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia ono ba de ohia your Ghana card be bia wo be wure bia so yare akwachi mpofuru mu a de ehia ne so be kwa ya resabia ho no me je ne ye bo odin a obo hu se profile obi bia yaba na doctor na hweso e de ahwew umpe we Forkuo na de be na wo pe
na aso yamfa
LPMs
no mrachifo na
ebusia yegusu a ye brobrosu ya ni nkomodie kese ne be free takrade aba
tade o
na anope ma menche waduro yefunu ni mu yarewa hodo no yefunu na aye kapu de mframa aba be gine mu be LPMs ni bia na anope me kanfo gasto mixture yefunu modna na bubobi we na eba be boa wo na yefunu ni mu yaw ohaw abenedie kodada ni nyina etuose twe ama watime gina brane stomach ulcer no pay obi tebiane toni yemu a na ne yemu sanfro na obufa so gasto mixture me kanfo e de amawo de ehia ne so be bowre adwama so no wape bi anom e be bo pa nature medics ne nsa no na oba no odwene ye ma wose ne be on obehye mu kena sanyame na oba enei no oba wo fiti komu me ne de ehia ne so be bowre mu
0248
77 88 99 0248 77 88 99 na anope ye bepo yesen apostle papa ewo kromo a enei wo bia agiatum na otobie eye Pepsodent charcoal me kanfo e de amawo we na ebo wo se akiri bremo no ho ban e ma na ye den wo se no eye nam wa bra enkaboni bia emfiri wonu mu ba modern abora supermarket ahodo de atwa ho hia no ne ko Pepsodent charcoal e san se ebebo apa na ye mofra ne de nso e na wo pa apostle papa na no pe odi aponesi a enoa ene kel kids ena ebo mofra no e ma ne se no esubobo be se sinkuri enye sabi ne se no eba be ye den ebenya hoden na ono so atumi abodompem ama na boa na pomoden kel kids ba modern boras supermarket awodo na won so ko na kwaje wodie
na yamfa Exodus moringa capsules and Exodus dandelion capsules and 24 so na sadro na de bia ye di ho dance de church for say eye ni peduam adwuma efiri so ebesi unase enti bomodin sa won sabetumi akabie na asiesie wo ebeboa say diabetes ana say your pressure yade ben yade bia ha wo no ho anu aduro nie na je say aye ho adwuma na ma immune system support so abo ho ba de free yade ho ko ba bia to abiduro bia ko bisa say wo pe Exodus moringa capsules ana Exodus dandelion capsules eno emienu na ye number ako ye num ni mienu bo peso eye adwuma pa onu we mienu anopa awia ene anwumre no ayene saa oba pimfo num bi wa ma akwada nu fo num bi akwada unim bru mfinhie du mienu unnum bi enso nti ehye de ama mo se ko be eto ebiduro bia obetimi afre doctor ewo 0544
0544
7033 0544 7033 and 0537 45 6665 0537 45 6665 na chese wonso waje wodie na aboa onipedua angaza na yesi abeko wontumi intasem so na se ne da bay
ene ye juada
juragbe enwa na ene juada ububu nanu a ekodu kwesiada wo de nya abotra bonyumle no nan ekobo no num no ifi no nan kosi no num no sabe na wo tere wa fidie wontumi radio ho na jumedi atudi say wontumi intasem yesi afre ne say wontumi intasem jumedi abota nyina ne say awaresem efisem ebusuem nsem adwumam nsensem anase obi na ya obukata obi na chinsa wonsa obi na esisi wo wadi udwirim na oni kamafo bia fabra na yentra se asoni abedwafo betena se di wansem na ansa na betena asem no so no gise producer sadi e kira hwemu ansa enti ne yase frewei na kan wasem ewo so number ide ma wo no 0533 811 512 0533 811 512 and 0539 022 357 052 357 na wonso wasamwa ba na chese yetimi aka ho asem na wonso yediye atuye dia na ko Ruta natural products anopay
abusia make afusa enupa we e amount Ruta mixture no de eyenie 3D yare malaria kodie wuo no de wako a enko de ada ne kranko ababesue ni pedua ne so no Ruta mixture ena wodi to ase me se me ye living testimony emasa edro we na wo hwehwe mu na me hododo me pa na me ma metiso ana emma me jimfo enie Ruta mixture enwa na me bubo obi a ene ma no ye dendenden a misi ha sei Ruta life ne so ebo ne pedua no huru ne pedua ne se dia no pa ye wrika boso ni esore ye ya bonso nwunu ababesi ha no ne pedua ne mu Ruta life ena huru ne pedua ne mu na enyare wa hodo no de eni chaka ewo ne pedua ne mu no etuase twe anwoti megina brane Ruta tonic ne so typhoid yare pa etuase e de free ne pedua ne mu na doctor ede sandro we bae no esansa wadwene meni omi eno no opese apomoden no esipine sitanti watwa pete de hia ne se anope obefre no na enchemu de bru media iso wagye ewo 0244 4856 32 0244 48 56 32 There's a way and a warfare na Ruta natural product doctor and so it's me agile so na ye kwa ye be nyina no ye be no munro na so we say ye kabo na Kivo 4 in 1
that's right
and pay make for the amount wey eye gari esichire ka ho enkase ka ho ene yedi ni do awo no arope wo awoko adwama so awotie me emofra na omoko school boarding house fo no anase empo adwumayefo mesin fo a carpenter fo a driver fo biara to me Kivo 4 in 1 ibi ema ne yeye anope pebi ne bobo esanse no ene betimi abo de ohia ya cap ene watre ukọ wonim na wo so akope Kivo 4 in 1 nibi na it's me abo supermarkets de echa ye ho ahia ni nyina o de akwa wo se wo pe Kivo 4 in 1 de be ma obi am wetimi ade akwanchi wo komo a edeo
Dank Herbal Complex Limited na dank de enie won de oba ya o se efra wo sei ahutofie wo be ma na me ka sei na uyo obi a cheso ukogu nsuo ukowia je sa ochim ansa na jonso no aba da bi enya sa na tie na sa na sese kono unu sa enye normal na unu sa discharge ne ma bi sa fru be ma mu ba enye na oyo oba so na uhia sa hawo ne bia enye na afa wonu dofu hia mu na oti ya wa eno nso ye ohaw eni ntini ya say enye normal entrase masade ne nkoso enemu nsan yade ne how bia syphilis ene kire se chlamydia gonorrhea ne nkeka ho yade bia da so kwankro no foni kire pechi number 2 ho ena dank herbal complex limited na wokwa akwaku doctor number no 0266 59 33 30 0266 59 33 30 and 0244 01 75 56 0244 01 75 56 na wonso wone Dr. Eddie Nkomo na emwe bia no wode aboa Alo, si ya weko de boka tenu mama ba ewo hono nti yesi ho atwen wo hene ba ani team no afri takrade aba no na ya call the boka ta atifi nsemu na no ko hu western down of nyina nya sam ketwa
fine fie ni fie ye nuanom amoko amono anyam no mo ye kechire say billionaires for na ye kechire okay abaya bi the road upon homode pa okohu no
hu mu nyina okay road da fati Father Bromsey ne sika ne just say ana movement for nyina nso na nyina nso ye nyina is a Wontumi multimedia no ye nyina akukuhia honom orokodo
rapid
yanko the one cut out of the dust now the penalty the consistency the control na betina bakoni na poso na obedru aha ye twanitia ni yakano OBD ya chirasie say obia bedidi amen peche na eno mi kwehia sika obush
sao
sika obush
so
eno mi hoshela
na say bibia ye fine
wo say
bibia ye kama
ya
na say kroba sika for na abobodi
ase kwada bi di loka me ya o nkofo bi su loka me
ya
amfa andi achem kwa aka ho
so do be wada ho
na ondi opeso gina ni nyina ho ansa no
wa ba fie
yanko daily graphic kudini do bokata no alopei wadi biaba na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia the digital man Ghana ni da so Ghana da chempuntuo ni mfani ene da daily graphic de bokata ni mo no na eni suade wuru papa owo ede mo my Ghana eni mu adehye nyina no ena chese enra woda biadi ade kire ye obono na poso ade kire my Ghana nyina ewo chese tadi na nimfani ne da hono Dr. Mahmoud Baumia yesesa ye bodi Baumia e kire business yes edi Baumia no se bibi so atiase Baumia means business na chese enyumanyuma be koso enyumanyuma be tumpon owon hihye pani ni suadi hunu se obeboa ama omanfo bia nyuma no wonum nyuma be koso ana afenso a nka uni sika ni ko bia bi kura no na ban Baumia ban be boa amo atimi abia adwuma na nso abeya adwuma wura enti na wo dare manifesto na di enti enyuma se wo koye adwuma ene se wo bia adwuma no eno na si nani so pa ho asem eda kata no anim na yesi Ghana Journalists Association GJ enfin shedi osunum afidi dan shiamu no ani yesi wo won beka sai no wo mu si yomodin ama artificial intelligence yamani nya adwuma
AI
yamani nya adwuma na be sa ba umia ho a ho bio na akofana ba be artificial intelligence entia no ana afenso yesi colleges of education say GTech for no wonu ma cheche for no ehun be hia se wonu be koso atenase na wonu akira de awasam ana the daily graphic double kata okuri no anopei wode abetu yanim
abetu ewo Ghanaian Times double kata mwe na anopei say you can say most authoritative newspaper na chese Ghanaian Times so na echo na enwa nkomohwam enkomodel no a anopay ebi da krata na nim hanom bonfrete wo krata feto so edumienu ne sama wakai ne nyina kiremu a so befrot na bendua nim na stia no ye de hye ne nsemu a enwura bia ewa aban mu bia no obetwa egu asoafo omomro mako aduonu 50 na Ghana Revenue Authority sisi abehu ane se odwedeni akwadwa so kwakoye adwuma na kwabrane abedi akonwa na ote honom adan ya ohwe nioma ayeto ne yeto no hwe kwan a ebefa so ede besiesi oman no osese oba bibia befa na abefo kwan so nti enya ade se kwabrane ebeba ababetena shop honom anope emu odesa aluguntu pebi na kenkan ye mampeni na nado dankwa kufu adon so ena anope krata ne kyerese ne ya odi aso ekwa kwobọ fom ewo jomoro ene ne importamu ni nyina petroleum hub
okobia mokra
eti eno so ho nsem no krata fe to so du mienu kro no a ene bo ho amane na yama peda da ama ne nsem o kan ye efa entoaso school fees ne ho no ano anope krata no echiremu a eno so ha sei krata fe to so nkro so abo ho amane na bagridam na ene no timemofo ekasa edi afa ho a ehun sensem nyina ne so anope kratafa etoso edumienu ewo Ghanaian Times ena ene timemofo nsama won mo kan ede fa ho no abo emu enchiremu
je bi ohun yanko bresesem da obo krata Chronicle na Chronicle no pay wono so ba ye ne dia wode ba betudwa enie na Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia Ghana mampenia be de kira wotru franka dia ma NPP amekyo ewa afia bato ni mu a man Ghana de hye nyina se yesa no ho dia ne ekofa asem na aba bia ni ho obekọ akofa asem aba nti obi ensa Dr. Baumia ho ono na Ghana fo nyina age no atum se de Ghana fo ni da so etie no na abra na no oda na samwadi no ena humfani ena Chronicle beso se de bokata no woru twa se krekere ena omde aba beto animu no na woru mo say Baumia pa the manifesto eni da so manifesto no hontomo wa pa no hontoma ena be kan mfante say
wa pa ne dontoma
that's happened enti no ana fe Minister Herbert Krapa papenso wa ba ye chezo ogbo adwumo gidi nyasam ketwa yi sinjifo ohun otu otu
customers ni wa onso ni
customers so ti ase
yes
enti wakache ECG Electricity Company of Ghana say wonu mo modin bia nya adwuma den said ye be ya man Ghana de hye ebeji wonu matumaju wonu madie Energy Minister Herbert Krapa no also wo bogima papa awon sam da ho na wo fru krata no so wan kona and ya twere dia tokoko mu pe enye 2024 election no ana ochihine ade atwida say Ghana be kwa akoto aba no ne ato awiasum duamu boni bi amba
mami som ewo daily guide de bokrata ni sumwe na say egusu a anope yesom wono akrata fa so miensa say de Forkuo edi kan abom ntremu dada no anope krata ni tremu a Baumia means business anope sansem krono a edahanomo bagaya ena yes get funded so I reply ejama ama anope no so krata fa so ensia na ye mampenya be de che Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia da chene enu ada wa abra na wo kasa no ena wo de tu dwabedwasere da wo kire mu say ye mampeni na adodan kwa ekufu ado abakosem bekosoa akai no kane nyoma pa wa babeje ede ama Ghana anope enu so kratafa etoso miensa na kratafa etoso nsia ena medi wie ewo eye daily guide obokrata ne mu World Bank so ene $1 billion a omodi ababetu Ghana futuo mu se emoye na economy no ema meso ase no anope eno so yensem da daily guide krata no epo ho amane
anya yanko dispatch ye daily dispatch the bokata na no na nyasam ketua chairman Wontumi nyame ba
the governor
ewa tadi enyasam ketua na wo ya daily dispatch the boka tanima na no pay na sema wo de aba betudwa enie so tiase ndc penim pa bi ano atrase ano asema ye ne ya ama jese wo so aguniyem saa na enya pie free na no wo se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia NPP me ko from kekurafo no wo de buo ene ani die ama baabi a NPP fo nya wo no madodo pa ya santemam ano abefa Dr. Matupoku Pempe menhia de hye menhia South MP ana wade na be running mate say obuo wade man stronghold for na mom amampani dada ejama amade voter ranging for dia wafo wo nyare wafo wo musa so nkofo ediam se enti wamfa buo ne ani dia ama wo mu enti nka running mate anyare kran ka this time die nka consider mo jesa wafa wo mu fo wafa wo mu fala enti wafo mu nyare sa sort ase nti wagya wo no mu odi o mato baya enti wansam ana papa na trase na aye ne ya pa se adan na yesa nti wansam ana odi aba betudwa no se anyo no nko sort ase
ma ti ase obeda samwa
obeda samwa so de no wanso de aba betudwa udim wo say de enti a wo ko fama ntemu a NDC votes eso tie no enyo bia se mampeni dada eja mama na ama NDC votes so etie ewo voter ridge no na wo de aba betudwa no hey na de eja mama na de dispatch de enya sam ketu akra o jeni samba wum na the daily dispatch de asem bia aba betudwa anu ya NDC amekodwam training Uresi edun ketia ana afa NDC Frank Ekurafo kare mampeni ejama ama na ejama ama ana uresi edun ketia ko ka se asumdwa pam aya ne beto ba ye pam se de be ya obi abeji atomu se ye be pra wi asumdwa de mo man Ghana uresi edun ketia se wan sign no wazi NDC fo nyanko hia mfa asadwen no obabia nti we jese asembia bebia na ni nchechiri mo ese 24-hour economy obia ne ne woka onzo tiase obia ne ne woka nti free ye first ya no obia ne ne woka nti we nso ye be san ye nsan no nso obia ne ne woka nti na anyen enwa se ma conference ya
man wie na ye nko part 2 ne toto nya sa bia na o maba na ya woda na aka statesman na
any the daily statesman yamfa no so nto aso ne yamfa ntu apo e de boka tetifi nsam ene anopai na August bosome de toso edunkunu mu ni o ya kata nanimu a asem eda ho eni aya wo chei na asem a waka ede atodwa no ohu nti Ghana men ye democracy no ye bebo ho ban ana get fanfo anu yi a wo mu ede abre mampeni dada jama ama no so eda ho no ana mampeni abedi echire a wotu Frank Adiamen PPA meku a Ghana fo eni da so no se obeba ba betua do na waboa manie matimi asisi ewie peyo no wono nso da ha Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ho asem ana ye kan so tiase wo se de ni so ade hunu pa de ode ni besi so no ni sa manfo betime bia nyuma na manfo nso nya nyuma ayo enti wonsem ana no akola nche ni manifesto no ewo ye taadi takrade no what about tuja bold solutions anu wasem no o man pani dada akufo anu ono so akase onso obo ne nsem o kratade nim na ne nsem bo ne nya obi ase wo obo ne nsem dia ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na de ntimo obo ne nsem ne say wo say prempren ebra ye wo mu sa bre pa no nipa obetimi aboa Ghana pa no enye obi ase Dr. Bawumia ene wa samanyen enwa
nana yanko part 2 na arope ya se
ebreni afa breni nye dia
to fofo wana da so no to
mama nko mama ba page we aye samoba adodo na tafre no Bobby ha ye jamase ana wowo na sergeant awu afie Kwabenya police station I say oh you know happy birthday nti eno no
yo onuaba odaswe so eye Nuela na anope oye security officer ewo Protea Coin Company Limited Newmont no na anope Paul Boadu anto say my happy birthday ena me ameba nso so ena da so no Joycelyn Ekwia Boache ena da so no Action Lady ena dodo no a de friend nti anope me amenu abema Action ena ma me Philomena ebusuafo ni nyina aka obi ya ma happy birthday nyankopon enkoso a ensure no mo ho ban enfama yen onu abema oda so eye Mr. Samuel Kofi Brako na dodo no a friend no Same Bates oye teacher ewo mpasa so 2 DAJHS Mankranso anope ya ma happy birthday na onuaba odasu so birthday kakra kapa Carol na sewa amwakon oye CEO Emma Carol Kuto a eno ewo tech appear na anope miameba Marisak ese ma happy birthday nyankopon koso a ensure emfa emma no oposi ni a odasu so sergeant ewua efriye William Kwabenya police barracks ena owo na no pay miame kuma sabina ewua echa ene kententwe wakunta eso mama happy birthday tikenta kunta na dasu no
okay
kententwe kunta oposi ni na oba no nti we ye corona na dasu no eti marisa kezeso ododo nyankopon koso a ensure na omo ho ban pa
obi ni mo boy
na
Forkuo
yeah dasu yeah
Sisi Karo where are you Karo
Forkuo birthday na dasu
birthday kakraka ana dasu no
Tapoli
enya sam ketwa Mrs. Eva Nyako managing director our Ivanyak Beauty Ventures to pack Bokrom to pack yenya to pack
na mfem pade ena daso no it's an open from all of us here
yes
especially Wontumi morning show the privilege team you know yenyina ya kan obi ya ma happy birthday ono
ani nyasam ketua
eti yakuma
we nyamfem pade wo na onsa na yi ni o ne shop ni o ne shop ni
flyer
ne shop flyer
no
aha na ni baby wo ni baby wo
makeup
facial edubinso
eyelashes mami ko shebie
etimetim edubinso no
wo na contact ne yeden na age se wi akuma o kire masi
and yakọ
Rivon hair dyeing frontal enclosure
that's right
finger waves
that's right
pony cutting pedicure medicure acrylic polish normal nails Chese bibia
oye bibia edubinso no wo
enda me sore ya na me ba beyem tiri ho yi
etimatim
sacration fa so ni free
anya asam ketua
we ya to park me nsa wate me wie ya na me sore ya ba tina se
obi anko
ti wie na omunya mai
I say
omunya mai
na ya be ko hu nya ya kwa akọje edwedie nkrato no ne aba ebe da ye ho aba ya da ye ho ba dia ka bia de beto aso amatiefuo ewo Wontumi TV ne Wontumi radio nti ya sumatiefuo yes
na birthday ba ko be me de ba yo mesra wadawroma me no page o me last birthday me de ba ye na arope we onuaba ene onuaba ma Mimi ene nana kwame na we dia wa wo name fato so ma me ne yewe na anope omo uncle Henry oye me classmates e wo university anope oso omo happy birthday kumase ya no mo wo Mimi enya 15 years ena nana kwame enya 12 years enti anope uncle Henry say omamo happy birthday na so obi ni na triba enso omo date of birth date ni Mimi area school JHS ewo ejoso model school afia etano pay na se wo ho wadawro ma we de fato so mame na yenhwe wo faasefue omani Mimi ene nana kwame uncle Henry ena emam happy birthday
na wo Mimi no na emza mi sofo ba and I wish no because
also the mimi. Oh, okay. Tinana kwa me last hour hono me no page wono. Me last one I made the buy and on the radio namesake. Nana kwa me nso wo mu nti we de bomodna nefa eto so e ma me mimi ene nana kwa me. Na
enra me observe ade bi takrade.
Okay.
Empedufo ni na buy na nya asam ketua. Na Ora Kennedy Japan ho. Yes. Na president ho.
Nana do dan Akufo-Addo.
Flag bearer in running mate no more.
Oh, you run upon you Baumia.
Chairman Bernard Entwibo Siakon, Chairman Wontumi no ho. Na nyasam ketua. Chief of staff no ho.
Me frima o say opare abosiaka ho bi.
Na nra me ko hu ya maami. Fisheries.
Mame Hawa
Kumse.
Oh.
Ya tibi ni nkomo de ba
yakunu. Ya done rough.
Oh, ministers no, penfo no obunyina.
Na hu me MP. Nzuta kwa mabepo so Adelaide ya ejewa intim.
No wo ho de but nipa no
okode wo ho no twetu alive anopay okode mechia wate nzuta kwa mabepo so the parliamentary candidates
ana hima lower de
ana hima anopay mechia
pa ya mara che ba bi e wo bia na hima lower de nchira wo hu aginsem adra many Charles well humidie
but who
no ba we aginsem one just about catch penny or mpesua no so onum nyina na se o se so otena pos na no hu ni onye
sa
this you know
otena
pos no hu
ni onye
se de bia
otemo aso otemo
na na nra utimu se dom ye no di milika no hu ba
on by Forkuo. Yay! Forkuo the celebrity.
Oh!
Yeah!
I say obi sunsubusa. Selfie ahodo a.
My picture.
Enko man for do try
the celebrity.
Selfie na man for do bisa wasi o.
Oh. Say on say
na nua ba. Oh.
Afisi say na eti abedu aso no. Na sa so launch bio no.
Tadi for mu ye brutal omu filie se omu filie papa omu filie pa
eno awiase nyina ne ko bode mu otakrade no
ne ma mi hu se tadi for no dodo no ano uno omu di nkomo a on se mfante na obebisa no abo ehobro no bidin
okay
ha no oti ha no wo
tell no I say apart from otakrade ne hefa na ko hu bio
tadi wa unse no ade tadi wa na se wakoto ni kunu din na mrefi kakra na oniye ho agro se wakoto nso otadi wa se wakoto emenyi na ti se ye nua be ya se wakoto nenkanye ni se ye bre and uncle feel so se ye be hia nso entimi enhia uncle feel ano na we buti
oh na say no dey one keti kwa unhu obi kra na nipa ne drosso ami aya de bold solution it's one was it never about
penfo ho and the EKK Evans Kofi Kwafu no just
oba ho
na eno na domo ho na domo ho na Sheila ewo ho
Sheila one
na Sheila ade boni be na ba
Sheila one one few anana why busy ebia no why busy
we dey nya busy asem
say me tax
we nya
me tax we kuma san no
we nya busy asem Sheila we nya busy asem so ti ase
na na
na umra na yakoba ni aka kire nyina no ya de betra sa metiefo enti na kwame
right here in this beautiful city, Accra, I was outdoored to the good people of Ghana as the running mate to the visionary leader, then flag bearer and leader of the new patriotic party, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Today, I am privileged to return to Takoradi, this time against all odds, as the presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party to launch the 2024 manifesto of the party. With God, it is possible. In exactly 111 days from today, over 18 million Ghanaians will have the opportunity to decide on a new leader and parliamentarians to govern the affairs of state over the next 4 years. Fellow Kukrudites, the race is on, and I know, and you know, and they know that the momentum is on our side. I have witnessed firsthand the enthusiasm, commitment, and determination of the rank and file of our party, the great New Patriotic Party, to break the eight and usher in life-transforming ideas that will deliver broad-based prosperity to all Ghanaians. From my possibilities tour, I came across hope, expectations, and the belief that it is possible to transform Ghana and create a sense of pride in the Ghanaian. Our tradition, the Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition, has not only been the vanguard of the rule of law and governance, but also pace setters and drivers of the life-changing policies and interventions. Let me first thank Honorable Oseche Mensah Bonsu, the chair of the Manifesto Committee, the co-chairs, and all members of the Manifesto team for putting together this wonderful document. I am very grateful for their dedication. Let me also thank the earlier presenters for highlighting the major achievements of our government under the leadership of President Nana Akufo-Addo. We have taken time to highlight these achievements because track record is a significant predictor of credibility and the potential to do more. We have catalogued them because in the MPP, we view these as our obligation to the people from whom we draw our mandate. We have enumerated them precisely because they communicate our ability to respond to the numerous needs of different sections of our society. Indeed, we have listed them to show we remain committed to fulfilling the social contract we have with the good people of Ghana. Above all, the exercise we have undertaken confirms that hundreds of pledges that have been made to the Ghanaian people, and broadly they have been kept, and given the opportunity, more impactful and forward-looking interventions will be implemented to move Ghana to the next level of the development journey, a journey that will build on our successes to open opportunities for all. We promise to change. We promise change, and we have made significant progress. Mr. President, history will be kind to you, and you shall be remembered for your unprecedented achievements and the millions of lives you have touched. We are eternally grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, if there was any doubt, to believe it is crystal clear from the data-backed account we have given that our overall performance and track record are superior to that of my opponent and his party in virtually every sector. Virtually every sector we are superior. But I believe, as a former president and a proud student of history, he knows that. And that is one part of the reason why he is avoiding a debate. The other part, of course, is about the courage and the confidence to put what he intends to do differently this time around with the power he seeks, side by side to the vision I have for Ghana and the clear roadmap to getting the work done. That is the choice we are presenting to you, the Ghanaian voter, on December 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, notwithstanding our superior performance, there remains the fact that between 2020 and 2022, we experienced severe challenges triggered by the pandemic, which brought the world and our country to a thundering halt. The world experienced the greatest economic depression since the 1930s, with most countries recording negative GDP growth. Supply chain disruptions and the rising price of oil resulted in major increases in the prices of fuel, freight, and food across the globe. Indeed, Ghanaians were hit very hard by rising food prices, increased exchange rate depreciation, rising fuel prices, and rising transport fares. Our debt became unsustainable and had to be restructured. Bondholders saw a sharp decline in their net worth following the painful yet unavoidable debt restructuring program. We faced very challenging times, but with calm leadership and the support and understanding of the good people of Ghana, we have weathered the storm, and the economy is firmly on the path of recovery, with increasing GDP growth and declining inflation. It is gratifying to note that our policy interventions have started yielding the desired macroeconomic results. Many economists and analysts have rightly stated that Ghana has turned the corner, but we know that for many families, the cost of living is still very high. The hardship is real, and we commit to doing more to relieve the difficulties Ghanaians are facing. We are equally committed to creating more job opportunities that will significantly reduce youth unemployment among the national population that has increased over 5 million in the last 8 years alone. We have created so far 2.3 million jobs, the most of any government in the Fourth Republic. But youth unemployment remains a major concern and that confronts us, and we are committed to doing even more. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, it is better to continue with a party that has created more jobs than any other in the Fourth Republic than go back to a party and a leader who, after 4 years of doom so, created more unemployment than any government in the Fourth Republic. Ghana needs bold solutions to deal with the challenges we face, and that is what I am offering in asking for the mandate of the Ghanaians. This manifesto that we are launching lays out our comprehensive plan to take Ghana to the next level of growth, prosperity, under a selfless leader with bold solutions for jobs and businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, my vision, as I have stated, is to create a tent big enough to accommodate every Ghanaian, to tap into the resourcefulness and talents of our people, irrespective of our different ethnic, political, and religious backgrounds, to channel our energies into building the kind of country that assures food sufficiency, safe, prosperous, and dignified future for all Ghanaians, to create sustainable jobs with meaningful pay for all, and for Ghana to participate fully in the fourth industrial revolution using systems and data. To realize this vision, we must collectively have a mindset of possibilities, not impossibilities. There is a critical failure of mindset that manifests itself in the absence of core values, patriotism, and principles within our society. We need to invigorate the can-do spirit of Ghanaians to believe that we can even do better than we have ever imagined if we put our minds to it. For example, students from Mamfi Girls and Prempeh College have won international robotic competitions against their peers in the US, Germany, South Korea, and so on. Recently, Dr. Angela Tabiri from Ashaiman was crowned the world's most interesting mathematician after a global competition with some of the best mathematicians in the world. The mindset of possibilities must be inculcated in our children from home and school. This is why we are going to introduce a growth mindset curriculum in our schools to help students build critical skills such as problem solving, risk taking, opportunity spotting, and design thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, we have experienced a major economic crisis, and with your support, weathered the storm. But we are not yet where we want to be. It is therefore very important to protect and expand our rebounding economy, to attain and sustain macroeconomic stability with low inflation, low interest rates, exchange rate stability, and low budget deficits. Fiscal discipline and private sector empowerment will be the key to realizing our commitment to job and wealth creation. To sustainably reduce the budget deficit and interest rates, my government, inshallah, will enhance fiscal discipline through an independent Fiscal Responsibility Council enshrined in the Fiscal Responsibility Act. The Fiscal Responsibility Act will also be amended to add a fiscal rule that requires that budgeted expenditure in any year does not exceed 105% of the previous year's tax revenue. This will prevent the experience of budgetary expenditures based on optimistic revenue forecasts which do not materialize. Ladies and gentlemen, furthermore, my government will reduce the fiscal burden on government by empowering the private sector to do more. Fundamental to building any modern, prosperous society is ensuring that access to education and health is available to all, and that there is a safety net for the most vulnerable. Under the two-term administration of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, I can say without any fear of contradiction that no past leader has done more to uplift the poor and the vulnerable in society than my boss. We put in place new ones and expanded existing social policies and programs for the masses across Ghana, like the free senior high school, free TVET, Agenda 111, one constituency, one ambulance, expanding school feeding, national health insurance care for childhood cancer, sickle cell patients, and kidney dialysis, and so on. I pledge to you that my government will protect and deepen all these programs that several millions of you depend on. From my interactions with the people, the three top major concerns of Ghanaians are the cost of living, jobs, and roads. The 2024 manifesto of the new Patriotic Party prioritizes what you, the Ghanaian people, say are your priorities. The manifesto lays out a clear path of how we plan to solve these major problems, among others. That is why my government will make business and jobs our #1 priority. True to our philosophy, I believe the private sector has the capacity to provide jobs and create wealth for society. My administration will therefore incentivize and empower the private sector to do more in complementing government in the provision and management of many infrastructures and other public services. This can reduce government expenditure, increase efficiency and accountability, create competition, and improve maintenance. Yes, we have built more roads than any other government in the Fourth Republic, but we still have a lot to do. In the last 8 years, we have been deliberate in empowering Ghanaian contractors to undertake many major infrastructural projects that would otherwise have gone to foreign contractors. My policies will encourage the private sector to take greater responsibility in the provision and management of critical infrastructures, including building hostels, housing, and schools for government to rent or lease to own. The demand for roads construction is massive, and this has historically placed a huge burden on the budget. I will make it more attractive for the private sector to also finance construction, management, and maintenance of roads through PPP concessions. Also, I want to change our procurement culture drastically to tackle waste and corruption. My government will move towards leasing rather than outright purchase of goods such as vehicles, printing equipment, and so on. The private sector will have the responsibility for the maintenance of the equipment. With this approach, the budget can save very significant amounts in outright cash expenditure annually from various items across different ministries, departments, and agencies. The policy will energize the private sector to invest in their expansion and create many jobs. Enhancing the role of the private sector, along with fiscal and administrative decentralization, improving our systems and the way your institutions function will lead to greater efficiency, cutting waste, and ensuring value for money in procurement. The move towards the private sector provision of many public services would create the fiscal space of at least 3% of GDP annually. That is 30 billion Ghana cedis annually. This represents a major paradigm shift. A major paradigm shift. Additionally, in an efficient system of governance will require even fewer ministers. Therefore, I will have no more than 50 ministers. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to our tax system. To increase government tax revenue, we have to reform and refocus the Ghana Revenue Authority towards broadening the tax base. Estimates suggest revenues amounting to 13% of GDP, or some 150 billion Ghana cedis in 2023, are not collected because people are outside the tax net. Many individuals, businesses find our tax system cumbersome and confusing. We want a tax system that is easy to understand, easy to comply with, and easy to enforce, softer on the taxpayer, and that is not subject to so much discretion. The next MPP government will introduce a very simple, citizen-friendly, and business-friendly flat tax system. This will be the first change in our tax system since independence. No government has thought about changing the tax system, but it is the MPP party that is saying it is time for a change in the tax system. A flat tax system, and a flat tax will be of a percentage of income for individuals and businesses with appropriate exemption thresholds set to protect the poor. With the new tax regime, the tax return should be able to be completed in minutes. We will also simplify our complicated corporate tax system and VAT regime. We will reform the VAT tax regime by merging all levies into a single line item levy and treat the merged levy as part of input and output VAT to eliminate the cascading effect in the current regime. To start the new tax system on a clean slate, my government will provide a tax amnesty, that is a complete exemption from the payment of taxes and the waiving of associated interest and penalties up to a certain year to individuals and businesses for failures to file taxes in previous years, so that everyone will start afresh on a clean slate. In return, my government will expect the beneficiaries of this most significant gesture and such savings to be directly used in creating jobs. Our ultimate goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to move Ghana to a lower tax regime with broader coverage to stimulate greater economic activity and generate more revenue to the state. For this to succeed, tax digitalization will be implemented across all aspects of the tax administration. Everyone will be required to file tax a very simple tax return electronically through their mobile phone or a computer. There will be no manual or paper filing of taxes anymore. Faceless assessments will provide transparency and accountability. There will be no need under this new tax regime. There will be no need for GRA to send officers to sit in shops, to close shops. E-invoicing as being implemented by GRA will also be extended. I now come to support for business. Ladies and gentlemen, my government will be for business because true to our philosophy, I believe the business of government is to empower business to deliver for society. We will therefore support the growth of businesses by the following policies. We will incentivize Ghanaian startups in selected strategic sectors with investment tax credits for the first 3 years of their operations. A flat rate system of duties for all importers will be implemented, bringing predictability and stability on prices of imported goods. We will harmonize port charges to align the charges with the charges in competing regional ports, particularly Togo. Duties in our ports will not be higher than the duties in Lomé, Togo. Ladies and gentlemen, very importantly, we will use the government's purchasing power to stimulate industrial expansion and business growth. This will help create jobs by rolling out a Buy Ghana First policy, under which all goods and services procured by the public sector will first be filled by goods and services produced locally. And we will back this by legislation. We will implement a shift in electricity tariffs to the electricity tariff structure to a regime in which commercial rates are either equal to or lower than residential rates, never higher, to power our industries and businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also going to establish an SME bank to meet the special financing needs of small, medium, and small-scale medium enterprises, which will employ over 80% of Ghanaians. We will also complete the digitalization of land titling and registration to allow owners of landed properties to use their properties as collateral to raise capital for their business growth and expansion. We will create special economic zones in collaboration with the private sector at Ghana's major border towns such as Aflao, Paga, and Elubo to enhance economic activity, increase exports, reduce smuggling, and create jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to the cost of living, reducing the cost of living. Another major priority of my government will be to reduce the cost of living. The world is facing what is commonly referred to as the global cost of living crisis. Even though the inflation has dropped by half this year, prices remain high. I want a Ghana where we can attain food security through the application of technology and irrigation to commercial large-scale farming. We will also promote the use of agricultural lime to reduce the acidity of our soils, enhance soil fertility, and get more yield from the application of fertilizers. Ghana has an abundance of limestone to do this. I will prioritize the construction of the Pualugu Dam by using the private sector financing to crowd in grant financing. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also ensure food security by stabilizing the prices of foods produced locally through financing and guarantees from the Development Bank Ghana and the Ghana Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, also known as GESL. This will mainly involve upscaling the production of staple foods, investing in the preservation of staple foods, meat, poultry, and fish products, and establishing agricultural enclaves which will have irrigation, processing, and storage facilities in each region for crops or grains in which the regions have a comparative advantage. We will reduce the cost of transportation by promoting and supporting electric vehicles for public transportation. By the grace of God, I hope the first 100 buses that we will be introducing for public transportation will hopefully, inshallah, arrive before the end of December this year. We are also going to expand the Gold for Oil program to continue stabilizing the price of fuel. Stabilizing the price of spare parts through the flat rate duties for all importers policy, which will bring predictability and stability on prices of imported goods. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also going to make your driver's license valid for 10 years and extend the renewal period to 5 years. Under a housing for all policy, I will also have a major focus on the provision of public housing in the same manner that Singapore did. We will partner with the private sector to build large housing estates without the government having to borrow or spend. Also, the National Rental Assistance Scheme, which has worked so well with thousands of beneficiaries, will be enhanced.
Some member Biano Abeka small scale mining as miners no association no na ekuenu etimi tintim weinu mom ya wenu mom say be boa ma ekuenu anyanyina so meaning yes ekuenu biemu
ampa ushema radio for and journalists for what we call the Ghana Journalists Association for EG. Oh, and lawyer for almost regulation. And people here mining, sorry, not so for mining. Mining is not just near you to be sorry, very technical. One day no use chemical super. One day no mining obey reclamation. One day no bet your managing you. And our workers, human rights issue, child labor, and your money and etc. And see our code of conduct, yes, mostly now, but don't as a not yet regulatory. Your peer-to-peer review, never blow why, anything about any, you know, first in who said, as a boy. There's mostly for me now, don't go. Who bet me a money, let me up what I'm on the Jumo. I call kind. That is idea and see here. I mean, for instance, you, the normal Bokam, the normal all that has been passed. of this small scale and licensing regime, and a part. But what is really happening in the desired result? It's a minor national problem, but the solution over the district level and also the community level. National challenges are harmful. Say, I'm paying for the Cambodia. I don't think so. We will have money to sometimes I find it a bit difficult to understand. But young faces here, they need to come to Amana, Ayi, Ama Omani, no money so far into my paper. If your taxes are mostly for 8 years. So, for mine now, you say a foreign exchange aiming far, good one mining sector. Good one mining sector. So, and as I buy social say, they say it's a non-money member of good mining more than 1 million. The good one money no echo for more. Everyone will do on to air question. And they say in policy this about other jobs and we create in such a way says money means you need back from her. The bit to me areas are the new number way into a different sector of the economy. It's also very important I say to be fair. We're the boy.
Zama and Vice President Sabo Bibiso. Na watch kwan mo befa so mo be ye adwuma na ma ye yenti onimisa mo ya etoda obi kokko bopit na je se waboabo kagu nti geology for ebe ye nhihye na che se ye hunu baabia wo ansa na be kwa kwa man ne kra no na nimsa ha na gold no wo nti wo kwa na okotu no state ano aha
yes exploration am part you can be no kwa we mine and yet if you are flat with studio hokra ebia na se bi the mineralization we want to tell you the table so on now so say we do wa we to say the bi an san wa ko do table so na e ka do so asaba and he say the bi in terms of geology na ebua and exploration so yeah. More exploration is easy. We get me exploration. No, did one the big exploration now. I am. That is all. We see how this is what book. So, and that has been the challenge of exploration. And then we're just being your competing needs as a country. So, I'm able to describe our exploration. Is the nation prepared to say, Yakoye, and Yakoye, and Sisaikan, Yaboka? Is the nation prepared for that? So, exploration, and yet, then we can say it's easy. And we are supposed to be in Susu. The exploration in India. So, small scale miners, the assassin communities are coming from Gongo also. We exploration, when you know, we get funds now. Yaboka. It's a small scale miner and the money. See, making sure say it's tied to the concession only to make sure it's coming. Now, by some risk can be. Last time I said that exploration. And if you say there are so many details that we need to fine tune when it comes to some of the issues. Your politicians are not in pain before coming. But say now joining your hands together as practitioners, me, other stakeholders are. You don't have one. Now fine tuning whatever they are bringing to bring improvements into the sector.
Policies now they are to join there, especially mining sector now. Wontumi say to me implementing here about solve problems.
Yes, implementation. We have very good policies in this country. And we now implementation is I think Ghana America they say anyway, to easy politics in Sufima, it said, if it's here, it's a little bit it's a green machine here. When you have any amount for to mine, to be high tension and still not there. In fact, assistance. Now, see to me, it's just the man can say, we're then making sure things go for rights through our policies now. Anyway, we're not calling power money. Man, she say not that political role. Engineer, and yeah, we sure that we 18 a better casapa. Young and Casubia, said the same thing.
So when you go up in my country, you are campaigning and say you are an NP.
Mr. Ma.
Hello.
And yeah, you're not a pa.
You, Minion, it's me that much.
Mr. Godwin Ama, we're a mining expert now, Small Scale Miners Association. Oh no, and I won't secretary, and I yet training. Kana and Vice President Boson Shasha, what they ba minus Monko to form more cabu. In Tiansan Abaquaco Tutuno. Now, himself, concession ni gold do do send a show. A hapote and a she. And you two are no 2 gold, no. And ya fe na okotu tu akoboka akwakoye ibia. Nti mining baba yakono. Na enra wakan samu bebre. Na what the for transport sector. Wo bo bibi so ma manfo boje so pa. Emu bi driving license asem. Kwaku Boate National PRO Alliance of Drivers Ghana. Boate, good morning.
Eja, Majoso.
To say,
I'm ordaining the Muslim.
Yeah, so Yahweh Pa, Enra Uche Vice President, NPP flag bearer.
Mame enche utumi ahwefo na memo obaso se emre tumire no adawa fo mo ba enche na yakinsem magana fo hu se 2024 election ekotoro enipa se eto abade ma no me kama sem se abato nye NPP NDC eye wan kasa wodati se Ghana ni masore me dati te se me wiye te se te oye ojisi ya ngokora bo munsiro nemo okototo abla bo jeje ma oba kokora kwa munsiro se koto oba de ma president bia no obekọ wani mu ma ele Ghana fo yemfa ya abla bo enye se ya abla bo be se ehu anu da nemo se koto oba mo bi o visit se ira fawia eni na ye da e beda meni amesro ma me fo konya sami chia na se zakati so mo kuma se organizer Ismail Ejuma dindi obonye izi nyami admefia de bay kuma se omo for ho egbo mo ya start wa Santa Register wana part ni from free ye be ko all the service station wo Santa nyami admefia de bay na ye ni adama for edwemu ma ene omo to ade o station mpo de mo ye no de be ka no mutie ye no nya kafa mo mo hu ne pa wo ye roba mo nyami admefia de bay enti eduwa MPP for mu ya na munye mwa na adwumadi enye sofo me ga ni nim say roba me do no keke but then tie e wo manifesto ofa me no kasa wo se egu me che pompo se na driver ni aka efi mienu bia me ko nyum license me ko test me foma me se atia ene wani tia Ghana me ablabo ni nyina chi no abai na fiso se boka keno en pie e won manifesto Ghana for empower ne pedai adama for empower ne pedai nipa o me di president bo se ai adesere de ko to anim wotumi ase ho bo ese so pise me ba me ye amadama for akoma atom yem empower ne pedai edi e bie ene enhye na media the dollar for the declaration of the Bamias Mancadi of Watchame, or each other for Blofo.
No, and
no corner, a dollar for no. First, a poetic attache, Jimmy Kankai, Agana, every a poetic attache. Yakia, Sabby Nippon or Jenny Kwana, other people that the Deputy Committee. Because political say afan some. Say about me be sisa no sika bagana for bottom. Sika etumi akwabano abane nye bi de ejuma. Menia, ye da ye na say. Ke vibe ba de dito. kremfi bebebe a de esu agigi to to sika no sika banya esha ban to be fanyashi all because prayer katashe obi timi take it ma that no one you okoya no asa de maka odi eche no agis god ese no to ni na prayer katashe no yes only otite kitinima otito butu wona ye hunu mo na adwuma no ye to take it na ma no nji na wasa de maka odi eche bi kwa kana mbani so enti omutumi eto na ede agbobotom na sika na ban hwehwe de ye kwa ma nipa anya kwampa na da bani nya kwampa fa so no eze kwonko fobotom we nyina ba mi atra so ba obesi ano yempewe ni epede yempewe ni epede ye sika eto dan ma mesba ni tezi bo ajiso mo nkyere na yere yempewe epede ye pedjuma o ka kire kana fo se menye magician na mamodjuma na yere yempewe ni epenipa obejina o ma se ka kire se asan fo se mdi god kwa ye kotala enyam fo be de the bottom we ni yere mesenye bi penedi zasam yina ye mo chidi na efiade be yesase okumase all the regions all the constituencies yani ade afọ no kwa kasa reflection ni Ghana for.
Hello. Kwaku Boateng a national PRO edema Alliance of Drivers Ghana na ni yeni ni di nkomo na yahwere no yebesa afre ni bio yeni na di nkomo driver for chefa manifesto no ebe mu no na eti no Kwaku
aja madiozo
akwa babi otu aso
yo eti mi dey Mr. Ghana for SA drivers SA Ghana ni bi otutu oba sabato na kato no som adama for na kasedi ye campaign 2 years adomani mama 2016 na mama mubone no de madama for yakoda solia yes so si ye fio former president ma de ba sem na ba so si we ye fio o timi de mi timi so si di petrol piem na enye sika ade yan confirm enye sika ade ma mes bari tele ba chimo de Thomas itinem na ye de mama sheda ba for na yi so si de fio na that man so si ye adwuma no na petrol bo 5 pesos other white market $120 per bar. What you say? You ever seen the buy here to the mama? It's the subsidy for the petrol boy anything. That's the way said that any be sorry, and I don't need to support us. I know what to put us in the idea. What you say? This area to mama. Oh, say, why would you subsidy for? Over, you to be one to Bolena bapea no yamma yana na no ya sifo nyina ba kai adina wu asana kwa Francis so
bio that
ne mu ara
Kwaku Boateng awudie na wo ka kire sai awudie no kire sai
anya sa ye ni kwase ba ne bone ne mo so do bi bone na so da no bon pe ti akora e kan what you say Uyo bi bwane sanka sosi ye juma ofo be chiai atamis be chiai yero rollers be chiai ati pa na kairo do mama ni mami bi ba tin wona ta minister of transport mo mutu sheka na for mi so si bi ho se de petrol ni bo ade do for 2020 na sosi ni na ye fi ho no sika ni ho ye ni sika so si petrol ba ni ye sika ade yan confirm yenye sika ade yeni ma fe na fonya for some priso enne Ghana for ya man hwan kedama for the bottle de me ni bi bottle pa obi bi obedi en wa goro yaso yan pa hon chane kwa ni bi bottle ya to ba aye juma de ye jira police station asa sa balabos ka de balabos be sin be di the development based the on transfer. All of us know the Korean Center, Sana, Yakobedi, Sibai. Can you say, I am about to medium. I got medium side. Oh, sir, and this is very bad. Balabos now, Yato
Sa.
Eba do menka.
You.
O te menka.
Chunka.
Aha. Omo timi mani ko ma bi. Da na esimu no, onim drama no. Onim ni po team so e free part be. Na ya mani ba bi sa adwuma we 2012 2016 election. Kekos executive omo yusi ni ebi. Bo mo pa. Na 2020 omo ye ni ba sa ya fi ho e anyi sa ni adwuma di ni. Ti se bia na general secretary temenka. Omo sa di mo hia no. Na adama fo a ye dama for che ala dama so Ghana. Yen pro mo sa da de election no. Na bolo bo fi bi sika mu pio mu tuta sini akiri.
O monitor.
That is the 40 years.
Let us pa.
Aja baby.
Message.
Aja manu si wadaroma. Mama no si wadaroma.
Yeti.
Yen the 40 years. Eti na mo kware na ye da wa fo sikire be gbe nu no. Ana wo be so gbe nu sa wo no me boye. Enye ke no mo ntwekura. Omo ni ani mo abana Ghana fo bato no ban. That's a nipona or never mere Ebejano. Only what you have as yet been Canada. That's all we need election here. I hear that Bejumano in the cabbage when I had to let you imagine home. So the name of the show is Tim Debano. And you easy, sir. Betty, Yamia Duma, if you had a bed, you shall so quasi. I broke all the region. There were 40 years system. You rather them, and yet, so you're going to so shut I can't sort of for about. Now I can pay more data, my year about me, president.
See.
Yago Boshra, no shall producer.
Ben, Onshira Monso. Kwaku Boateng, National PRO, Edema Alliance of Drivers Ghana, and you're in Canada for Chefawum, just electronic buses are. Vice President is so de ba ni nyina won bi na yebedi nkomo kakra first hour ha yebedom suko na afi yetie mu ebe for no sector by sector teacher for de ewum governance ewum na yakọ local governance no so yebebo awuram anra the Vice President NPP flag bearer oka edifa ho no yebedi nkomo matise assembly yanko ahmanu ne yanko di nkomo Dr. Frank Bano aye economist ewo Ghana na ye kano sikasemo ntutue ne hu nimde de a ye nsa no ho so tia so ayi kokrumuti no ne yanko tie bibi kakra emfi no Dr. Mache. Hello doctor. Dr. Frank Bano, good morning. Hello. I'm the connection no enye yi na yebesa akọ nye na akọ akodi nkomo. Na ya ne Dr. Frank Bano akodi nkomo na ya hwese. Said the Vice President NPP flag bearer Dr. Baumia esi ready manifesto no. And it so at the Ghana economy. And she share no said the name by no. Dr. Frank Bano, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
To say
Yanko Padomo, na Pomo.
Padum, Yansu Yahoya pa. And now you are acquainted NPP flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. The manifesto I'll launch you know.
Europe and you didn't kind never were Fidicas here, you want to miss on a Minchi Kumasi for Mincha Santa Mai, Minchia Obuasi for Minchia, Miami Krumo Obuasi East for Sunina, and Megana for Yinano Bay. You to send me a would be some many years, and it's a Mina Quina 80 a year in speech, no, and then some Okaye at the 2 a gano. Na mem scanning for nimfa any speech no name delivery na mpono se offer delivery na nanka se me ye o cheche ni se lecturer ya me try to invest here se me se me hwe ni delivery na so kwa ama ke na ebia ka be ma no o hanchiche mu edio kono yeah 90% in terms of his delivery. I mean, it was top notch. Now we
delivery no kwa man A+.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said, if I'm looking at just the delivery, I mean, the way he articulated himself, and one of the things from his delivery, no, when he say, "Adiena all kind of send me as a lecturer, no, say obi can some nay obi ena atro amano, and I say obi na aka asena no utumi." And I say obi can some now out with Adena ni panicano. I said, do na so no. Ono ankasa ne ho esimu bi anaso ono anso participate at beresa sebi obi kura to me the policy ba just say woman a platform there say oha ansa na wotumi akirikyire mu yi so but eno the hojina hono the speech alone nko ano explained adie bia e wo manifesto no ma opese oye as omanpanyi so wo eno na emeka se o fair through odia na e tro say papa ono no so de adwuma ma say ya on tenase nkoda na emomu no ono ankasa make sure say ode no ho ehye adwuma na ode ama no na eno enti na ema ni delivery no na eye top notch apeka say me ma no eye 90 out of 100 no na yemra the main content and I say eye manifesto na ankasa yenhwe details na any sales so wo hwe manifesto na ankasa me say adie edimu akotene paano eye say adwuma eye businesses ebetumi afa ne ntoma pefra na Ghana for do na nso etumi enye sika egu ombotum na won so etumi afa enkrankran enipa adwuma no omaye nti say wo hwa adie ba kwa esombo eye manifesto no pa media me as an economist, me na make me can say eno na sombo, but as an economist, me free say eno na sombo ye pa sama wakani nyina pa eye the friend say eye flat rate eye the tax system and answer the tax regime eye omampenye be the chair or one so eye frank for ema the new patriotic party eye MPP no edi tuja say odeba na eno no the flat rate or say o hwe ene ye tax system na the tax system no eye si one time sebi se wudi ga ebi wo ha afene kura be so na GR for ka say wudi kase ebi kura wo kura no sa beginning of the year no na sika kura wo nya no kura numu be so ha chichi mu edumpo enso na e dey abdo se ka wudi ni nti aye say edwadi for do businesses an kran o ma bi enuma no tax no adokro wo mo ekun wo mo dodo
ebu wo mo kom
enti no say ye pese Ghana yetumi etumpon na Ghana for ediye dia na wo sa tax ye ebu ni padodo na komu no yetumi eye bibi efa ho nti eno no de to just ono de the friend say flat rate ne ba te say wo fa eye poto eye adusua de mu na wo fa o man de say Estonia ewo Central Europe once emre bi etweminia na one tax system no see one time to say the Ghana for ye the ATL na eno na Estonia ban tenasia in 2000 and who said that be say ye process tax system we and one de me di Estonia man ni ma one sha man yentumi enko bebia ye pese ye ko and omo ye say any omo be sesa omo tax eye eto asemnimu na omo de the friend say flat rate aba na flat rate ne de omampanyi kan no ochane say nipa say say ya menua wote wakonya kesi me bosome so e bia ye ma bibi kakra na odi kofi na o tax na ye de ma no won say that nim how it comes about unim ebo say be na e bia ye say e bia wo 5,000 na e bia wo tax 1,500 and as 1,000 ade be che ye see asesa akoye bia 2,000 just say won esuyi
na mu kra on konta yi
Wontumi mu nkuntan ye wontumi plan wo ho na obampanyi a ono de wa wurutua on oye economist ne ntino no say ye ne say ya emboa enti ye fa tax system a Ghana ni bia betumi hu eto a o so tua boso me bia enti say ye tie say flat rate no so wo fa te say amay o maye bi na wo ko amay bi o so no de 20% or maybe we say 15% or hanchi mu edunum obi o say 10% or hanchi mu du and say or hanchi mu du dia minimum say but some so na say bia we ponyi keke na mitwo say ye tua me eka eye 10 million that is another 10 million ene eye 1,000 Ghana cedis na straight away minimum say 100 Ghana cedis ena mitwo obiara bitumi quality ana woni ameboa ye ka flat rate eno ho asem na ege nti ye ma me mo asem bi se bi omoto ade wodum obiara bitumi agutu a ewo so wotua nti enkoye se wote ho na gia ready ebo bi abrew na wa akra wodim kwan omofa so calculate sa ebo ne de ba betu enim wankasa unim so the business yi na shika menya no bosome 2000 Ghana cedis ena minimum say o mampanyin say 10% we mfonyi na meter it is 10% there that is out of the 2000 made 200 Ghana cedis and the Akoma Ghana Revenue Authority of Minia we enya fofofo emu na hokan
say tuotu akra no befo
ebeyefo
na tansa no atua
obi tatansa na eno no kra no ebe hye Ghana so.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, what you coming there?
Fair ya chunka.
Yo, it's the American say Ghana for the donor was a tournament down and see one time they are any a bishop donor in crime and almost a tria at all. Now a dear monso or caca to us we are minia, na a yet the pie your friend say a tax tax amnesty. Na tax amnesty anything or say so we are Ghana ni that's a web be a juma let's say a fear you want 2024 and after 2023 and 2022 a Ghana Revenue Authority say what the omoka a tour asema and until who soon okoda Wontumi na obi mpo send any business no obetum obi krampo say any be just okoti bank loan and sana otumi aba betua e car or de na binia ensu enkoti bank loan and to business no na na me ya dom na se ye to abama no mane be ye omampanyi in 2025 January sa e car amanfo edie nyina odini nyina be che om watwam
chat atwani nyina mu
wai twaka na wodinum se bia gia wodi Ghana Revenue Authority ka omso e wo so ba na e wo betua obi su wo se o mayen de for the tax amnesty a otrim na bi obi beka se na we de betumi happen ane eye o man South Africa in 2005 and 2006 South Africa for implementing the financial tax amnesty na eno ye stripping back untia ena me no kase se offer Ghana economy a obehu se South African businesses and companies dominate your economy ya side bi pepe ena omoye ya ma one companies ne small medium enterprises ahoden ema omunya ensa ejina so enunti ene South African businesses ato apete ediriman mu enyina nti eno so eya de ba kwa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamia say obeya ma Ghana for especially businessmen and women nti mon kama komantu mugem na de hiane say eye come December 17 no ubetumi ato aba amano na udi eno so finchi amenia so when we say teacher for ne nurses for ne lecturers ne ade o mata asem de pa o university workers o mata asem de pa in fact kaminyana kene ya bia na kamitsade ewo eye public university ana say me ye nurse ana say bibisa unia ana
ayo akono
minia Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Babia say nyasema wo matita fo ne nurse fo say enkane na etwem no omampanyi da akofo ne nimdie mu no hu say teacher fo eye adwuma nurses fo doctor fo okeka ho eye lecturers professors ebo adwuma ema Ghana fi say ye fa human resources say entity ye develop eye ankran ni pekuo no matumi nya nimdie na wontumi etumi abeye adwuma abo Ghana eye teacher fo lecturers professors or basic schools or when they decide in the game and so pretty no I na wo asset no mo abrabo no enko enimo papa me no na doctor tana eno na eye omampanyi kufo ye to abama na so be class abroba no so be ye no se ene wo ye teacher ni wo ye professor wo ye lecturer wo ye doctor wo ye nurse afio no mo no obetumi akraka aba Ghana mema untia eye import duty e wo car so eno asa car ne bedura na wakwa yi wo car because
duty free
na eno na fofi anto anta mampanyin kufo esi former MPP ntumi anto aso na ban fofo NDC abambaye na omo betwemu na eno na ene eye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamia eso eno da ogina takwade aka ne pi na wanka ne pi keke ofa manifesto na essential say education offer lecturers, teachers, professors, doctors offer a nurse for no one a health professionals and health workers say and then no moto abamano na December 17 oba be fro Ghana amampenyi akonya na eye de fe say duty free eye car ni engine capacity eye up to 1.8 no obetumi akra sa car no abagana na wokudu ho na no say we teacher ni ana say we lecturer we professor we nurse no eno ana say we yi wo car untua duty bia we eye asendeke sia mesi menua eye abama professors ne lecturers eno da na back bia na me na ni agie po ka jam say wunua we dey me shase atususu an no professor doctor we need the other say me so me ba be ye car owner it we
be crama credit scoring class abe ya obetimi asa akwa GB.
Yes, and also a idea and say na ka me ba be ka say credit scoring and some put them say ya do e ho enkomo be free na put the entry ho no ma importers and so on wasemo de ye panomo ye maame no ye wo fanom ye na nanom amo magazine mo wo aboso kan so doctor say eye onimo se wati musufre na no emi senti bi oba magazine eni mo be din komo na mo ka ensem bi tre no efa eye import duty a wasro ho the doctor says asem no kwagena so pemu pa nti se o kan manifesto na no so no doctor e dia tudwa say moto abamano na obeye omampanyia duty anase import duty a mobetria e wotema habo anase takwade habo no enkoba se ebeso achen duty a omutria no wo lobi porter e wo Togo eno so ne asem bakwa Dr. Edituja na se sai koba dia na de se enioma ye kraba se me ebo no ekoso na ye papa no krab abusu for eye magazine for the ba no wo musu se no ma no boy di ntino nipa ntumi ntono e de ma no ma no bo no so atumi akofom na Ghana for dodo na atumi ayeden atobi ti se me ebo no tofa ye papa no ye nua no de ye sisters for de we ene nsamo da me de me hu ne se manifesto no mo animedi bia no ye pa e was yetumi esumo
doctor me say bibi wo hwe kwan a obefa so ama Ghana esika semetumi agina yesidi ne benya hoden a obo bibi so edefa gold for oil ene niema hihye utie sa ansem no we ka say dey am come brofo feasible
but feasible pa na ade asase mpa koso on say emre bebre mo no se ohwa ade ba kontema yesika no enyina so na say enema bebre na yeto te say oil ne ade no the credit free amano ne eba na se okakra enema hwa mo na ne a wo hia amanya so no sika obi agitum say yetumi de dwane eya America dollar enti say oyo man bi te say Ghana wono wo yisu cedi wontwa dollar na de bia no aya na you are at disadvantage e say e wo say de bia wo sisa wo cedi no ekọ dollar ansa na wotumi atade na say ekobasa na ede som kese e ba de to eye wo economy no so enti say wotie doctor ye pa de wo chene say instead say you may be a yeto kayedi dollar na beto no ye sisi ye ba de yense say enyuma ni bibri especially say oil imports no say no ye mfa dollar to bi na gold yinsu no eno otu ja say ofa Ghana ye proven reserves for gold in Ghana the value estimated value currently no over 10 trillion American dollars. Let us gold ni wo dodo Ghana hapa tisi ye gold dodo Ghana hapa na se okota de wa meja so na wo the dollar ton chen ni panu tumi gi no wo gold mu dia adenti na yentumi emphasis ye enwu akwemu na Ghana for ankran no enko into mining into where or se obe regularize small scale mining e bi mu so no obe set up the fan say mining development bank eye bank no de edisika be mo won opese Ghana for a opese wo ko mining mu na enko ye kanena na obi atudi saa na say yensu no na eye responsible mining to say eno no wotuye na aban no so are you ready say oto saa gold na afi ho na eno aba be hye eye central bank na sika tena dia na say e wo say ye tom ne bia na say e wo say the dollar koto na say betumi the gold atobia na the gold kwato say the gold tua ka dia eno no nkohia say ye besesa yensi di e de akọ dollar na say depreciation asem no akọ bem na say o use tell me bi or say we bypass that channel no na that position asamono efimu enti ayade already no government no po asase say be twan for nyina chwa at the time MPP back government no na improving na gold reserves what is central bank nyina na 8.7 metric tons and now me look at say gold reserve no about 73 metric tons it shows the equivalent of $5 billion it say asama Dr. Kano any yampa ye casino Bank of Ghana no asase etu anamo nti very feasible.
Doctor anope wo dia ko school pa o manifesto nim na mejidi se wo boa ya madodo no ahyase atenie ma ase kakrakra na ebeboa yen yeda ase pa
That's minia I mean sure.
Dr. Frank Bano oye checheni a wo che economics na wasanso Dankwa Institute penimpa na yete ne nka wade awuram na anope wade awuram pa ne ebekọ ne ne first time so akodi nkomo anua me TVB di for assembly members nso common fan omo de bi a eba and district assembly chese yete de free electoral area ho na omo abedi wo no mo ho na nhihye igwa kwam no ho no first de ebekọ kakra na ansa na ebekọ first ho no ma yanke tiefo nyina se anu ananka wo se enka yebo Ministry of Education documentary nanso bibinti entumi amonti management the general manager Kufia Jane management mpenifo nyina se ya the chopper kese ema the minister and the Minister of Education se enra yentumi amon documentary no bra nanka wo se yebo no but ene bibi be hia ya nanka eno so nya pa NPP manifesto launch ya wo be nya se ya peke nti amaya ntumi ambo nemum ya the chopper ema wo no pa ne ye nhihye ne anopa no ndu ye bebo na ama ministry nani so ade hunu no atumi abam adwuma pa ministry no eye ade small man Ghana no na etumi adanadi enti transformation agenda no ene 10 o'clock ebeba so sorry management say ebebo na ebebo asa abo bio ama aban nani so ade hunu ministry no hyehyɛ a wo ye ade fa ngmasua ho no akoso nti we de momfa nche pa nene yebebo na ye de akyerɛtifo poster
Minia
ati say
Forkuo me hoye na onso e
me nso me hoye pa eno so anko bi
oh my wadaro mamentimi anko but menya time etie kama wa wonim se kwasiada de ana ensem na ye bebre
na se kwasiada wo betimi akono akwa asori
na nka betimi akọ na ohwe
me kwa asori ewo takrade
wo hwe time ni ade
new takrade
na akọ asori
na me kwa asori
point na ade to aso ko na nka se ka me kọ takrade asori believers worship center but unfortunately na dwumadi kakra bi so wo mani ma no pa no tina me ka se me gya akwa ahwa na de nsem bebida ba nti me follow niema na kama
Faith Center Assemblies of God ewo new takrade
ahona okọ
no ahona me ko eno me ko shia me ma me ba ko ho no
nice one
me ma me Sofia
all right
ene
nyankopon nhira no
mpenifo ni nyina
nyame nhira ompa
eno sa utie bi
Forkuo matie nsem ne bebre na
hefa pa na ye wo de
Forkuo de dika mame ni kammo mpenimfo na baso kwanya the national executives of the New Patriotic Party
any manifesto committee led by
honorable
Chairman Sabunsu
o hwe ne ma Forkuo mpanini ani ntini we aya enka bebi nkyere say MPP we have the men enne me no kasa se sie me kai say last week Monday na honorable Chairman Sabunsu station na mo ne di nkomo
na me aduma o china be sa
ba mo se oba
nkomo oni ohene ba e ba betena ase na manifesto na wo mo tena ase nwene ye no wa ba be kyerɛkyerɛ mu akasa nti yambo ɔkyena no pa obi entie Wontumi TV na
Forkuo
ahene ba ne be
me tie papa no nsɛm na ɔka na no adwadae ne na ɔtwe no medikan on say obedi nkomo kakra wa sa be na on kan manifesto ho asɛm na ɔbɛkan but ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ ne ma ba ko menu mi nsa bi ani so ma in fact na me tifie no manager pa ehwe nkomo a odi ani se nkomo ne mu ohwam ede enika eno no na a translate aba manifesto yi mu na Forkuo ohwe a kwanya manifesto committee no fa so kuchire niam nyina gu krata so o hwe e kwa mafa so ma chire mu krata no so a mebo ma baso pa na makasa onyankopon enhira o papa o makoma pa o matwene pa o pepa ensi o mo wode ma o my Ghana na for go sometimes nipa bebre na pressure ombenya nkome leaders of this country. But before so baby leader no say wo atwene ne nimde soronko a o di ba be ka de ye wo no ho anu si sane ma nyina betimi abamu a wo leader na nkasa wo wadwene ana wo nkofo mu di wachi nso wo adwene na watie adwene ni bi so afiri ye nuanom ne eninti ne akuni a ewo ye sebe ye ka se frɛ grassroots foi utie tie sa nkomo nyina na wo ka nyina afua baako a eno na Forkuo wo betimi de ade no aye na ye yie amagana fo so hu se mfa so ye ewo de wo pese wo ye debe wo be ka no so eno nti wo he Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya sade me nua na nkomo a odi ka di ye no Dr. Bando nkomo ane ni di ya na Forkuo so tie ya ewo me ne ye we ense o se fa ne se si ameno ga se na Forkuo se dwumadie bi a wodi bia no wan fa ho an hye dwumadie ni mu a na ade no me fa se me na di dwumadie na ga sa wo na se wo kodie ana me a me di ama wo me twere krata ne de ama abra wo ankasa wonim die nim na Forkuo go nyina se okasa e be ensem bebre o nkomodie no ntimi ni ye magana fonte wase na papa ne kan no wo hwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enra when I was in the house na me hwe e monitor sabra na me nuanom bia na se ka me no mo comment me no manko no na me monitor say because say omo free ho no anadwo no tina me monitor movement a baby o ma bedru he no ma bedru tina Forkuo na me hwe na because sometimes no onua bi ekoba bi say na wan hwe na wan monitor na ni movement ni ade aha na kwaye bebre
na me dey wan monitor me ye
badaro ma me nua George opoku ambonsa so say on the be kasa ba chama Wontumi we awe eno nti na onam kwaso ba ono onua keke na se me no mu nyina na ekona me je se no mo nkona me nka chiri ti na se me monitor ba bi o mo free ba ni nyina nti me ntimi na ne if it's not time na so mo bedru ni ade ni nyina boy nyina nti na Forkuo sade me di ka kan no dwumadie bia wodi bia no sa wo ya nipa na sa dwumadie no na wo bedi wo begina nipa kon ho na nipa nyina hu na wodi nkoma magana fo nyina te wasede a ene na dwumadie na sa wo wodi hu hyem na utimi ehunu nsem no nhye na ni bakon ni sade a de ni sifatie nyina so da wo gira sa okasa e wo mo se bi kwa me na nka matwera ma wo na so etsa sa wo hu be hye mu nti no wonim de ekoso
wonim de ewom
ene to hwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Forkuo nkoma wodi no ano a me de enye nkomo no keke but we have a leader me ne magye tum se sa papa no Ghana fo nyina ni me nyina nya adwene na yemfa banwa no nhye nsa na yenhwe se ono so de nyame de nim di ama no enhyehye a nyame de ama no se onfa mra na onfa beboa no ye obetimi aye ama na be ye dika abaye fe abaye krabehwa ba Ghana fo nyina hu se ono so nim na Forkuo hwe se de nkomo no ekoye no de o kan nsem na papa no man 90% me de senka ye me a na me mapa mass na anka me kama 95% ka bibi a kire me no mienu se ekwan of aso trans di ni nkomo ejina ho di nkomo no a amagana fo nyina wo reshim because when komodi na no di no na ne dimi na the way na wo kan the way na act ekwan of aso articulate ni nsam ne nkwan of aso kan ene komodi o di ma gana fo nyina ehu ye no enka bibi nkire me no mienu se sabe ye wo leader o ene ye manager ene nti ye besre se Ghana fo nyina enhye sa ne ma we nso na me no mienu nyina na Forkuo ya so nsu aso ansa na ese ehu de mu oduro Ghana fo nyina nim ne ma course in 208 ebra yewra de wokofo ahyehya o man ne do a certain point sabe na capitation grant oba nkola no ngoma suamu na wapagya mu hwe se obia wokosuku bia no at least obenya sika bi ne de abon ho bra ebra o free maternal care na o mampani go for the aba sa de ba nyina o hye ne nyina free health insurance ne ma cost nyina ya de a o yewra na de sa ne ma we nyina ba but in 208 ye be change the baton no na Ghana fo ekoyem from so akoto aba ensem fata na ye wie ye na Ghana fo nyina de o musabo o yem ehun se de o ma
ato ababone
na wa kasa so edu ba bia wo ya de bi na sanya wo te o ba bi nka enti Ghana fo te o ba bi nka ebra na omo change power to the NDC ti e be sere Ghana fo se obi aba on channel no obedi nkoma tie ni nkoma na wo do obedi ni na busa ho se de me enti nkoma me ni die no emfa so be na me as individual menya free nkoma na me ni obedi ni wo Mahmoud Bawumia nsem wo kan ya doctor eniema a wabobo so nyina wo ye babuna busa ho se he na me hye e wo manifesto ni na Forkuo sa adwene we na se nyina ye dwene ma ye ho se enkomo a wadi ni nyina wo hwe manifesto no a ye lanche na mimi ye babunu ewo o my way me di me ho compare book we ya ade aniema na me di anidaso ben ni mfato anidaso ben na wo ma me ewo book we mu say
ebeboa wo daachi
ebeboa me daachi na he na me hye ewo book ni mu
o chefa ewo mu ne say
na go de me ga nkomo no mu da
o chefa ewo
manifesto no ene de he
na we kura nya promises na akeke o
dabi
but gidia ewo ni penu say
yeah
o promise a obe deliver no eno na ehia eno na eye qualities a ye de hweso eto aba e de manipa eno bi nso na Dr. Bawumia wo no
na for go ma men ka se bi sometimes wo no obi ye di nkomo na sanipa ko na nkomo di na ne di no se dipa ne twa nkontom pa kire wo hwe ne ma hu and Ghana fo nyina nyamfom so da ade bi ombe ye bia na is the right choice wo hwe nkomo aye odi ye ya ne nkomo di ne nyina ka bibia kire Ghana fo se oyo obi a ono de okasa oyo de o ka no na oye ma ne ye fe ene munyam ba ho
oka de obetumi
aye nya de wontimi nye o
se ye kekanti no oka
bi nya sa na tie na
ko bi so aforebo
abapa bi okoya o na ye ba for o me 100 million se na adwe ne se o kan keke because okoya no obi aka 50 ya anyi skare wo ho anti na adwe ne se o ye pon a asem na asem ko asore fuyi ko dan ne kad na ya ma papa de ja asore no na adwe ne se o ka bi na akofie keke enya sa ge ka bi za ne bi ne ye ka enti ye besre Ghana fo se enkomodie bi obi ane wudi ene se na fo kotie o ka se bi a kirew ana o tine o radios no o kasa na sa kasa na o kasa ne nyina no edie na obehunu se sa nkomo na ono wudi no o chafare de de hen ene de wo nkomo na ono wudi nim ti Ghana fo nyina ntia se Dr. Manu Bawumia akanse bebre bi nua fo ko na me kan se apart from say the program aspect na conform planning program ni nyina did a massive work timia mo ma baso ne na o ma se papa god don say edija on e de aso o ade ba kwa ye me den say on say sometimes no yuma de bi a ye di ni say ni say wo ye de jaw ne ye de show sasa na bibi kakra kototwema ahwe bedu baby na de anim guasa ye de be aba na anko ye de say de ye expect no watimi am aye but me no gaza say manifesto land no say for go ko want to gutam want jame
da bi man ti bi
what say bibi money bi si ho
da bi
enka bibi nchira say MPP ye party a ye ni mu yo na yenso ye die hu di se bibia ye be bia no ye de wodo soronko na ere be eye enka nchire bi no mienu se sa party New Patriotic Party no eye eku a hu sa ya chi a party bia ni hobiem eye dia ase nyina eti ase o sa nkomo na ye di no nti na bogo me dia me se omo ye adwumadie no nhihye na course from memene da na nwumre sa no pa na omo ye wo kakra ene nkomodia dia bepema na me no kase nkomo no yedi ne twi abo nyina ne se nipa share adwumadie no ye de share omo sa committee de ma omo no they have done a massive work enti se ye bo ma so na ye da omo se me ba manifesto ni mu me you have gone me sometimes no me so interested pa local governance na woni se ho so na me expert pa ti ye din komo ne sa na ye di ko ha e na ye me de
obi a we ya assembly member be presiding member
die anti enya sam geto akwa na sa nkomo we ye dia on se emre bi du ya na na danka go for pese to aba MMDC so sa na man start ya se nke be yo but eno no antimi amam Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say sa nhye no won tontwene oba sa na man wo behwe na yetimi aboa ayesa nkomodi na mana yefe na no wachi no unim se ya fight sade we are this is the time Matthew Mampani bi so oba obeye sade
na na do try se nko ye naija nko fi di bebo mu
and something bebre sometimes no eya na foku eya me were ho kakra on se obi a wonim sade local governance hye sifate so obi di dwumadie bi ba nkomo no di sa nkomo no na sa nkomo no beboa na obi se na ya pa o
sade we doctor engineer na atoata
yes
wa pre say yanto MMDCs no so aba
yes
na omanfo na ankasa nteki omu decision say asemasi ene pe no say omedi so say DC ana MC ewo impesi
na go go ni made ba ko a so interested pa as part of the local system enkron ketwa mamumu nkomodi ni edi o and say obi beda obi ano
local governance no
I say oye DC on na ebe the executive obeye chief executive abe that half for nyina level no nyina ano a de oye o hwia fita the ocean Macy, the ocean artisan, the ocean or nurse ni the teacher ni. Sa for ni na the obey leader among what district woro. I don't know na konya so on to so aba no ono nkyere say say ni power me pena na me mpeno. Ebasa the person will be so effective because another for go
say comfort na ato abama
no. Na ato abama say mfie nine.
Nya so kopre ni nya na appointment bi.
Enti me no ka say odum say your MMDC bi wa. Say obi friend baby on call because offense say
one to abama no
who new right to be as a friend baby because wo you know to abama no say o me your leader enti ade a hadwene a check and the more new local government mu pa na de ono di sam komo na na yaudie kakra wo say ade na side pa no te form wo ma na konya ma na ntwu studio ono leader obeso odi na di
na decentralization no
enya dwuma
ya dwuma
enti da for go say decentralization dey o ka say o ka decentralization e ka dey e kire say wako yi obi abrem se o ma me di me so se DC ya nto me manchi na madwen enti sadi ba na o di me so no sa now no so ka se wo tiche amamuo no mama na ba fom pa sa amamuo na aba fom no
amamuo mu nchichemu
no sa mfa so de be no no wanya frim adwene be no kire o sa de no
obi so be ka se assembly members moko confirm wo mu
eno ntimi no ka se o process bibiri wo ho a fa so a ye de confirm MMDCs. Now going forward, no, now for one say ya two process to be at atwene.
E bi ni say.
Onim say ye board in say MMDC and I say be a municipal chief executive and a metropolitan executive. As I say it me vetting committee. Are you aware? As I say it me set vetting committee. Near vetting.
Yeah, vetting one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sana after the vetting,
yeah.
And remember bamu nyina the board say ye board called no. What be answer?
O qualifier.
Want me am mitisa form no nyina ye disqualify wo ho. Basane mani na enye
ade na monye
oh me nua say na me ye bo obi din ne ya mpato tie o so you see sometimes politics ne ne ma wo mu de edoso ya bo wo Forkuo din on say ye bo din a o number of days a say the confirm are you aware so
number of days
and this days no ye bo din now in 2 weeks time as say it me confirm
yeah
tie bo obi din ne ya afien kan aba na baro nyina minister ho and na ye bo din ade be chi na ya from say ya body party on the following day, that's the 3 days time on continue to aba. Now for go better no vetting. Like over there now what to side the pakrona no. Near my bonny being near maybe a wire, be on fence or dimusu any.
I am for necessary vetting.
Within there should be a committee of the assembly members. Yes, I for no more, but yes, I vetting now. After 2 no abusa on some back we be na why near maybe community on say sometimes no. For go him say obi wa we leaders say here e bi abekọ na community be na o kira de e bi ko no woni wonya case bi oni nkola odi a ni nkola bi agudie bi ni niam bi a waye e yade ankofo nim ti sa ne man ba obi be twere abremo so that sa ne man waye ni nyina okoko amu na be tumi abedadi ti sa basa na sa nipa no ndi me leader emfa ma mu e bia na wono ankasa won issues a wanya dadada ti sa ne man nyina timi ya e bia nipa nani ama nipa no hu say sa nipa we dey on qualify so be dey obedi eso and until say I'm not going to money in because of the politics I'm talking about. Now for go back to what I say. And me mani aba ya to me ma confirm this is ma mensa. In my assembly. Me ma assembly ma confirm this is mensa.
As presiding member.
Yes.
Why nye?
Sorry money na manye.
Ade.
Because of the way and manner near man koy and you cannot do it. Edu baby no na for go me ka be church ma be nsem bebre. O try so be ya people will confirm our kind. In NDC, me confirm the MMDCs me know NDC time. So the honorable Kojada what in leader and honorable Solomon J Mensa so what in leader on the radio friend no teacher ni no buy and Mary Boatma for so what in leader
Mary Boatma obejini di pa
in the confirmation I nearly got the problem. And to make us a car politics in India, until I make us it is an idea.
The guy party be chairman cry,
yes,
a Bermuma,
yes,
a very simple.
And to the American say, sometimes, dear, you're right, and not water. The bio can want some, me follow no power.
Doctor, engineer, and not water.
I mean, no, because I say, some more can in idea. Said, I my home quine, not now for cool. Ya transit so mine, Naya whom you say, local system near Passini, only say. On my way be ya be is about local governance. So what say ya? Oye or mampania. That's a local government what say ya? Untimi perform. Could be a cost be it is about the local system. Now say you ma come on from the district be and then you might be able to be a for district dairy. No, I say, MMDC is almost from district to the bar. The might be an order. And if I say, I bind the common fund abroad. He said, cry, I'm no case, my bro, Moniama, or maybe Yaquine. Oh, yeah,
drip.
Sunny man, a local governance, a conform who, or the local governance. And she said, I'm not at this to be as a Canadian. The other goes if I say the brother one find ma or Mampany obey. Yabro machine.
I never couldn't say. A woman central government, no. I want a policy. Yeah. And I say, then she share whatever. I was say assembly BIA. But assembly BIA so on the dynamics.
Yes.
Ah, no, so yeah. And Jebia, we general one now, central government, dear Banua. District municipal bia one dear. Obi dear do here no, or the cover beer won here. Yabba bo bino, or the cover beer one. And to be a henny dear, Antiquana and Mracrano. Ye were bylaws, and were assembly BIA. Ah, would you be a bit fat? Yeah,
it is true. Ndinana, the okay and unim, or can be the link creation of district from constituency. Sometimes no the dynamics how can once a year. A bit district in the constituency no difference room. Sometimes now it's difficult for you to know say me do district the constituency in the dynamics now all kind of difference in any day.
Local governance they manage hopa.
And sometimes nana should answer about
manage hopa.
You will be no ya timia trasia shua am young say the more na ocean na wadwene mu ye de ebi enu nti sane ma we okan nyina ye fixable ye beti bia ye. Now the third one okan wasam say electoral area bia ebinya no common fund onim sade we ye 10 wa meni nana Kofi Senya so ni no
Nana Senya KME.
Yes, the one who is the longest serving presiding member at KME. You will be a fan of Sansaseraku or no way just so ni no ono so a presiding member. You are Sadazi.
Hey, Dazi.
Yes.
Ah,
he was
a
presiding member. He was the dean for all presiding members in Ashanti region.
Dazi.
Yes. And unti ono yera ya kwache so nim no. Ah. Konongo MC. Yera adai so nim no.
Oh.
Safo they were executives.
Kumawu.
Yes. Omo nyina no mo executives for presiding members association. And say we yakohun to kwa because onim say Forkuo. Say electoral area na ohun isa no okọ ada said oka dynamics e wo no ada district bi wo ma electoral area grant okọ KMA sa na ma no bi wo okọ ada district I mean say ejeso
omo mfin so no
ejeso on be ma electoral area grant no enti every quarter bia no on be ma grant no kaka enketenkete encha na no so bibirisa barunim na ya kan wasem say ebeboa say ka district assembly common fund ne ba and come on tibima electoral area bia obet be a project. For example, me electoral area maybe I me fancy be 20,000 or 10,000 because common banana and no. CSA and the man get be why so in electoral area one train assembly ho.
Electoral area na bet me aye.
I bet me aye without writing to the assembly. But no guys na Forkuo wouldn't say assembly to me see electoral area. Maybe you need be a 2,000, 5,000. I say we call assembly or call assembly or now be you follow up yeah omo pasikana ma
yes I just saw the wow bottom sika here
sanity and we assembly member na Forkuo unye west sound in terms of monetary because that's what he has wo bottom wo dwuma na wo ye na enye na wo bottom nya da bia na why expose
enti dia Dr. Baumia de bay no
boa assembly members no aboa community for nyina ba le sa electoral area grant ya okay we dey common fund neighbor no dia de baba this assembly dey e omodia but assembly member bia benya common fund kakra obetimi dey dem petrol so bibi kakra
there's a babo na nanom ayemfonso
bebre because see am no gats say we assembly member we did electoral area electoral area na ohene wo ho electoral area sofo wo ho electoral area no obia o yetimamu ni bia wo ho and see am no gats say fansa obobo ahye na Forkuo say we assembly member da just a day kra obehu say assembly member dwuma no ede
local governance no ma die che kakra
ba wonye mu assembly mada
enti mahunu ne mu namu
ba me se wonye mu assembly mada
but mahunu ne mu namu
enti de me kan say sa de na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de abai se sika ne ba enema bebre na betimi di say sikara ya debe aye unim so obi ogwara na bobo ahye na Forkuo street light no obetimi atwera koma assembly o mo ntwe ye bebre wo bi obetwera koma assembly obeye follow up ya ko fa bobo abre wa na 5
so aden scribe no quarterly I say
to me poker ye procurement no bebre na nko wanya bi no ba se am no ga say ye o sikara bi da ho ana obo ba bi ahye ana ba bi atwoku bi kura na ahye a betimi aboa akoyi sikara bi na ade akoto twoku bi akɔhye wo e basa enema no bebre wo ha aye ne monyam hama ye nyina eno ti ye meka ne say san komodie na ye lura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adi ye basa assembly members sababi adu no nipa we ne wo policy a odi ba e be boa wo as an assembly member na odwumade na ye mre ama wo na wo kire bi no okodu electoral ya ma wo so aka say assembly member de ye hu no so bi da wo Forkuo so ati san komodi say wo ti bi nya obi a wo de na ma assembly member we ye nya no so assembly member bi ada san komo we na se ye trans ni yedi ni ye eno nti ye besre obi a wo te enka because e ba say no se the electoral area no ye ma e discard ba ha say wo ya assembly member na ko discard bi the project a e be boa nkofo mo te ho
o mani beje
enne bibia wo ye bia ni je bebam oni se na Forkuo bo okran mu a area ba bi kakra bi a pesa wo ye na bi am fan say yi covet bi a pesa wo hye se sika kakra wo ha auto cement na auto chippings kakra na auto anwea kakra utimi de fry wo me electoral area kom na o ba bi a sanitation no na can't mean for homa na Forkuo nim say it took me yankasa intervention me am sika me bottom sika ana me de koye covet re to so se be ya zoom line o car no se so ti o be left ya de sa na o ba be area na o be fa se honya papa e be ma obi hu se car no unim say one day bi no o ma be fa ball an na Forkuo nim say car na car 3 days ni ntimi nyi car no
ball car no ba be fa ball an
o be lift container na aye manakon na abe car menem en adar me ro ho ya me hudie na me nka but eno achi no me hwese meye eno de me bottom ska ja assembly na de ma me o na me ye ma ne ye kama
members so mo bro
eno ti menua mesre ye nua no assembly members assembly members mo do so na policy way e ba de ama me no mienu na abeboa me no mienu eno ti e be sere se sam komodie we de ye de ne ye e de enika efe na se wo ye obi a opem puntu ama nkofo de a nananom ete ho twɛw ɛde nkomo na wo nananom kodie efiri se policy we aba beboa wa ma wo ha obi a wo de assembly member bi adi nkomo da pia ne ha o nyina ye ne electoral area ene ma nkoso yi da bia obi obi na o ka ho ase
bo ahye
afi bi a eni ko ase bi kura mpo a ene ma nketenkete bi a wa obetimi ayo ba sika 70 na akoye problem we nyina ya de a beboa nti e be sere se omo nwomode na nkomo a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mi adi no enani emuama bibia anya kama na assembly member bia nsoro waka na onko house to house enko bo we hu dawro we manifesto a nana Forkuo minu mienu manifesto
oh yeah
omonko ngodi hu nkomo nche de ngofo say hey asem papa bia matie oye
we no your friend for you and for me
yes
manifesto we no
what you say
your friend for you and for me
yes
yeah
na Ghana fo nyina ntia say ade na ebeboa me na obi amfa ne ho nhyem na yenyama ne yakama na Forkuo nim say sometimes o kan komodie bia na ayemede about nananom unu so hwe yen constitution na there will be a review of 1992 constitution article 63 san komodie nyina ye nananom powers unu say at first na nananom wo power kase pa ana based on the decentralization ne local governance ne nhye ne ade ne nti abeyi sa tumi ne nyina ye debe afio but osise se se revisit sa ne ma no na ye de powers na ye wo sisi ano nananom so san enya that power back no motimi aboa e basa na Forkuo say bibia na ye ya nananom so o ano obetimi a kire na
oh say the crew
now this time around because of say sa powers ni nyina has been limited ntino o kire na dwekra no osuro na ntimi kire na because sa tumi no woni bi that to me now o kan was obesa de back na bablo
and nananom benya tumi
yes
abeka aban ho na nananom ene aban aka bom
yes
abu oman no
kane no na nananom was tumi no ba ne ya sa tumi ni hobiem but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ba sa tumi no obesa de amon back no no mu nyina aka bom na sa adwumadi na wo pese odi no ono mu nyina ye amana ye fe eno nti wo ye wo hene ade ba kwa da bia na metaka ne se Forkuo ada da bia ye ka galamsey small scale mining galamsey small scale money intimi to ase adentia because baby na fight course na free na wrong wo tenkran yo ana wa mo bi se onkotu mine ewo Jacobu odi bibia ma no se onko no onkoye okoye ro akoko gina krobi e fere be potenten so ni mo sabe potenten no community no o hye wo hene bi ase odi tumu sa tumi ne ko hye ne nsa no wa ma o hene na anya awe o se baby area na nipa na ba na obe mine ha
media mass mesi
ana obenten nti nipa no ko a okosi mu a onfo obi a na de ope na oye enti si ana
na ko ka bi kra os mi kuta men krata
enti sa krata ro de free hene bae ti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be se o ka kire wo se sa nhyehyɛ ne nhyehyɛ ne ye na nanom nyina be ye o afredi da obi a committee ana no be ye member of the committee
na be makrata
na no na e be sa krata na fa ne se wono wan kasa no se area na wo ko mine se ho nya na be sa ma no matter what sika o e be free mu aba o enti fa ne se ba bia ko mine nsuo na be sa ma ko oyem odi nchima ne manfo ne be nya problem
aban san ana na asan
ba so ba se e ba sa abedi mu efise wo hene ene aban na ayede be asan and we dey enquire dey say mine no wo be konkran kwaje krata no na afi wo dey aba Jacobu so wo be mine we dey this assembly na nkasa 2 minutes be ba ho na wana na be abetrem na make sure say hena be so mine o me pese me kodotom dotom area be na ti wo ka geology fo ho asem sesi am no ga se nkofo bebiri ase ne kwa
afọ mu
hodi abra o ma nya gold bia o mo nsanka gold ba kokora ba o ma say land no
o ma sa boka kra gusto
yes enu ntesi am no ga se ne ma ne be nya kore se de Forkuo e pen dia ene na kire se abayin fa de ho mahyem ne make sure say o department bebiri a o betimi a kire wo se gold no ba bi Forkuo kire ho na wo enti o hia se ba bi a Forkuo kire ho na gold no
dudu sei na she ho
dudu sei na won ti o hia se me kwakọ sei
asase
ka abra ba bi a me tie gold no kura bi ni ho enti yen concentrate o ba bi a wote no na gold yen sabeka ti be wie no ba bi ketuwa bi na ba mine o
say asase uwia ya sa akata so because ya ti committee on bensa
ya waste sane mo wonyina a long ago na afei edu ba bi na yen sembebre ti ya ba sere Ghana for hwe policy papa o
bold solutions
ene na wo be hjem assembly member be hjem MMDC ni be hjem na fe ada members a say o mo ka ho so ba ka ho na fe yenyina ya transition komo no ye di no say ye district ne ye di aba ndi he ana e fence gold no na enye ba bia keke ne mo ye masa mpanimfo me hwe ba bia gold ne ye debe
ewo
na ye de ma o mo ye hunu say hane de ye di gold na masa afo no mo tu wi a obekata so edu ba bi no say mine na nkofo ba bi ni sika nti nkofo a China for bai say de odi adwiri bolobo we adwiri bagi we catch na wo say afedi o the mining bank ba say the agri development bank ba for agriculture for and the mining na ba for omo a omo ye mining so that opesika obawura bank na akoji sika na o de akopem fidi a kakra obetimi dia yes adwuma no na wo wi a sika dodo bi a o de okoji ye no otimi akotua na back na Forkuo we enyasam de
asem de pa
ese me no ga se obia o manso adubia manso nkwanta a o ye mind se ati asem we ade na obeye ti e be sere o mo so mo fo mo hu hye policy na yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia apa be ye no
we ye bold
solutions Debbie na dwere we na sa bank ne ba wo betimi awura bank wo do hia your Ghana card and ngofo bi nti ase no de wo hia your Ghana card ko this time when say Rex nti Forkuo bank bi abo obosia na osuro god every bank bi obo obosia bia the higher risks so the more the higher goes up
the risk goes up
yes
the interest
also go up because osuro say o scan or the amount o betimi adwane ne mo anytime bia
the interest no so
and say am no ga fan say me wo information nyina udwane ko ahane Pakistan krana information nyira ai enu nti fan say udwane a na sika ne nwane enu nti o de loan e ma wa obehunu say risk no wo form a interest be wo form na aboa magana ni so ho ayedebe ato nti na Forkuo me de ma sebe ne say enkomo wa ye de nyina enkomo a ede enkomo papa nti e be sere Ghana fo nyina say isan se enkomo na ede na enkomo no ye nika na efe enu nti ye be sere so obi afa ne ho nhye enkomo a yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene ye di enra wakyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm bebree a sɛde bi kaka yi mine ye nyina ye license no ye bɛma no wɔ district hɔ so enkoye de sɛ obi tinka na ɛmema license bia wɔpɛ na fe baabi kura onim hɔ wɔno so ama license ne sɛ wɔmra metu obi kura bɛba kura na obi fie na ayɛ nsɛm bebree nti ye bɛsrɛ sɛ going forward no mining bank bɛba ye nanana mo be involved all the stakeholders are involved bɛma license no
na kura me koye bi aya akɔnɔ ɛsɛ wa ma aya akɔnɔ ana minus so ɛho nkɔyɛ hi because community no enhu ni sa obese ya sase
dabi omkro me community members dabi na apply ana ye de ama no enti ono de onum se hane ye mine wa ha enye yie enti ba bia beboa na obeye
ana community na nkasa nso benya ne mining company be community mining
yes
community members mining member mo wa manage mining no betimi akwakoye bi
oh go deliberate say sa de na wo kan e krade I started that community mining no other places enti obetrem o kan say ayi ye other abandoned other site ankofo bebere ya adwuma gya hoko sa afo ni nyina no obetimi aboa na ya hwese ho so gold ni bi wo ha obeboa ma yetimi anya enema e bitimi di ayesa ne ma nti na afo go me de me fense nkomo no a ye di no ayade a de papa na eye ne munyam me de maka ade bia onu nu ya di nkomo na ne nkomo die no fe nika ne munyam wom na ahotoso mu a na afo go na de ho atoso bi o enu nti mpanifo bi wase mi se okodo obi to do bafo a
na ofa bi na de
obi ka tira o se o the women's bank beba abra women's bank na wo ho na obi begu no nti wasa ka tira o se o the bank ne ba no wasa begu no there be where the mining bank na nkasa beboa ama o sika de ase o botom na de akoye mining na onya sika na baka okotua sika na ma bank for ono o mine hihya na aboa nti me fin say yekoye nim no e de ma na bebre wo ho a ye wura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi aka me fin say ene monyam ene nkoso e de ma me na omienu nyina nti ada ne yemfa ye ho ento sa asem no so na da bia me nua Poyando wasem ye okasa MPP nko na betimi aye o apart from MPP no bia ni ho betimi aye nti Ghana fo nyina mfa nche o mutirim say no matter what in trodo do ebeba me na me busa me say edu ba bi na e free bi astrotef na me nti that name ni kra bi da astrotef
na Ghana kra ne ododo say
na me nsape edu ba bi ne yekobobo a na yekọ abrochiri ne yekọ na ye de yekọ sisa park de so
na ye enhunu so
ye enhunu ba bi a Forkuo afọ mo say mo insu atogu park de so enti ball kra enti me mo adam na ma de say na anya ensu na atogu so say natural park ye mo bi so da and the bieba no na nkofo hu se ene sa de se de biba ana Ghana nya ba me sa no na private people be dia ana edu ba bia ne akosere yesu ekoyi training so
na wo kuma se obede hu astroturf
ha na bi ni ba bia eno ntimi no ka se ban we modern bo ti se am no ka se astroturf ban we nkwan ye bro 150 en kan bi nkyere me no mi no se
aban de wa ye no ana ogusunsu be biba
en na me no ka se me du so ame macro park na so ehon na enye park ayeyo asate na me twam wo no o ma start astrotef no bi wo ewo macro park na so odu asem ho ya asem export cape ole opposite wo school na wona chi no o mo oguso o mo ya o mo de gravels na gu form a o mo de carpet na ebeso enka bibi nyi so ban no ebo mo de matise
ko so full alignment ho
a so mo ye bi o
o ma ye
yes
amanfo ko so
koko ase ho ebi wo
koko ase a
yes
ho no state
ai
ho no
o mo so mo bobo
ana G culture center je ho oh mia bebre
ese asar me no ka se agro matise
o ba so kwa ha
ai no so o ma ye bi
so kwa ha so o ma ye
se matise me kroma fi asefo nso o mo so osaka astrotef no bia nyame adom ma start nti Forkuo we nyina ye nkomodi asese di asar me no ka se Forkuo na edu ba bi na ambulance na Ghana nyina na yese me busa wa edu ba bi no nti Ghana adum pompon so a globally ana yadru global no unya du sa na do ho ahye ne ma wo global ne nyina mu na abo anya nti na Forkuo me mpese masem bewa na enkomo no ye bedi ni kakra
ye bedi
eno nti ma me na wase na me nchia na me nkase Onyankopon nchia e wakoma pa ene opepa o ma me enopai e ma me nso me di ba be kire madwene na ebra ye ko ma me nchia me ru a Francis Kusi we head of department wo general art wo TI Amas na mincha menu ba Emilia
madam fu bi wo na min kai ni din no
sa o ni akai na
lady B last na me kana se
eno so me ko bu sa lady no o si
yes o chire twi
okay ene me hwe na mo
min kai ni din
okay me hwe na mo nti miru Felix Donko our head of accounts me am boss nti ba bi obi a so me chia no na me nua Matthew awo Kwaman Presby ono so me chia adofo nyina age bre ehwe nyina believers fo nyina amote enka na no ya wada me ba ha fuko say me masore fo ma no hwe me papa
believers
Wontumi de me nua nyasem keto akra hwe boma baso say nkomodie da odi na ede wano awo koso akasa na mse ja madaro ma momfa mpa bono ntai achi bia fa na obi anya na dwene yi na on the 7th of December no yenkoto mama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and I believe say fogo enye dem bako kra na nkofo be asate twantro ye be sere wo mo menuanom ne adofo mo tie nyina se se ya no mo ye ne 208 twitwa nkontompo o tedi wawa o mampani dada kofo akoto ama ne ba ensem bebre
sisa Ghana gold nyina ko gwa bruchi
you know my printing statement na o mo de nam sa na o master CEO ti ye be sere mo mani na ho na monhwe enema pa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ediaba na fe nyina ye mfolo na emwa maye nyina ye ho enye de entoy me da
thank you Foster Asare ana yatene nkano na Ministry of Education any Minister of Education nyina Dr. ya Osieditwum management of Wontumi multimedia Wontumi TV Wontumi radio say sorry enra ne etiefo ne ahefo nyina nra ya pamochao say ya ntumi an show the transformation agenda ya ministry no video no engumesu ya nhyehyɛ pa aben yi dia ba e show di kyerɛ etiefo ne ahwefo no ya ntumi an show a sign manifesto launch ninti no e affect ho no na enya bo apayo ndi momfa nche enne e botena ya manager Ura Kofie J awe ba say ye be show nti ye value the relationship between the ministry and then the Wontumi multimedia nti ye nya de boni biada ye do etiefo nso etiefo anamo pa ahwe ene ahwefo ni ade nyina no ne 10 o'clock ya no ye ba nya ba be show na monso monya bi ahwe ti mame yi wo shi birthday we ansa ne asori na kwa me boa me ne ni birthday hu nkomo Prophet Michael Ankuma General Overseer of Mountain Missions Dansuman Hansonic Prophet you wish you happy birthday Adelaide and say oh wish you happy birthday no the baby a wo bia no Prophet Yankopo twedi ampoko so anka ho pa happy birthday anybody na see do ewo takrade oni team ni nyina nyame ya adom ochena obetena se oni the former majority leader Ross HMN Sabo Subedi nkomo ende abusiafo Nana Forkuo Dwumo ene midin Nana Forkuo Dwumo
ose eja wonfu do so abaye ni nyina nti wadaro ma mesere oburu menua ba koto baby a wo bia mpacho ene die ni ahobrase mu maame enchia na no pay o hwe o papa ne mi ankasa made nyina Yerua Joseph Akosa ene mpania aka nyina Association of Education Accountants nyina nso me chia obi bia o tie mi menua George o to ase accountant baby a obi a me chia no na menchia mpanini nintina aka nyina maame nchia me kuruma figyase asokorefo na megidi yeso obi anso teme nka papa maame nchia na figyase hene na menna na se figyase ma nso baby obi anso me chia no Nana Forkuo maame nkoso ana menchia mpanini ya nintire aka Mirror Daniel Pia ewo Kintampo South this director baby obi anso me chia no menu asian ewo regional office oye deputy regional administrator omunso omohwe papa ma menchia omo na menchia obi biara waje bre ene adaje a oti Nana Forkuo nana wadaroma enopai ma yemfa okonya wesu na ye na obi bia oti ase na nkase onyankopon enhyira obi bia na Forkuo nya menhyira
era se ye konti enua Kwamtuga musician Kwamtuga ne maame ne Cecilia Jemfi na arewosam ne se Kwamtuga maame adani atun benkum so nti nyame adoma 31st of this month esuminya ene yebekọ kwa na chinti Kwamtuga e ma yakopa DJ Bam ne adofo ni na se ma yakọ nti danduru so 31st no yabeba esuminya nyaba beta wachi Nana Forkuo Dwumo ene medin na mama ba Nana Kwame ewo master control room na afi so aso anotewa and Eugene Father Eugene Precious anything ni nyina time chi na no pay any adijumedie no ebesom mo mote Foster Sorry enka na yabekọ nyame ya adom a ebo 10 year the transformation agenda no eba koso a nani entina Wontumi radio and afi Wontumi TV yedamase
Oni adofo a wo hwe me eye ke oboba herbal clinic ena ani madi nhyiamu no eye Dr. Isaac Oforibrimpon anase Nana Oforibrimpon ye hwe yado ahodo bebre eti yade bia edi unya na wo fe se wonte ase odi akina aye okodan na no fabra oboba maso ye na menhwe bra oboba clinic ye wo fisi amasa man fisi junction ena kumase nso ye wotafo 3 months oba oboba herbal clinic yade no ba bi ehye bia nyaminti e behwe wa manako ena hu se wo ye Ghana ni na wudi Ghana nuane de wo yare na se wo hu se wo ho dodo wanom ndura enko ahun se ye kirikoko a ye ninima wudi Ghana duane wudi banchi di bode edi hahama ene ho niema ahodo a fa haban sa yade na yade ne nko entra si ni nkrofo anu achi fa haban sa wo ho yade ya nananom free tete no ye de haban na ahwe omo ama de awo ye nyina na ye papa no nyina ye haban ye wo bi tu bode haban so wafom enne oye nyuma akese eti no bebre no fe se haban no na ya bosomsem na ya bosomsem abibiduro nya bosomsem abibiduro yen ankasa ya de a nyame de boy yen eka ye ho brane mfa hama hwew na yen